Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the JayCast. And I'm joined here with my buddy Loran.
Hey.
How's it going, buddy?
It's going good.
But, I don't even know your last name. I'm sorry.
Should we do it? We should do it?
If you want to.
It's government
It's
name.
It's a government name. I mean, do you have a different name?
I do have a last name. You're right. And,
you could not have a last name.
Let me try it out.
All right.
Pace.
Ooh, like the Pacers.
Like the Pacers.
Yeah. The Indiana Pacers.
Like your coach used to tell you.
Like
pace yourself.
Yeah. You don't want to be overdoing it in the first quarter because when it comes fourth quarter,
where are you gonna be?
It ain't get what are you gonna do, huh?
The worst one I think I heard was toothpaste. Because you really can't make fun of the last name.
They had to do you like that.
He did, man.
They had to do toothpaste. They couldn't be like. They couldn't have said anything at all.
No, I mean, can you think of a good one?
I mean, toothpaste is pretty dope, actually.
It's like
they got you on that. Like they might have got you on that.
No, they were smart. They knew how to hurt me back.
Well, you know what? I'm glad you're still here with us.
Yeah.
It didn't they didn't take you down too hard.
Well, the thing about it is, I carry a lot of it with me today. I don't
really did it bug you when people made fun of your name as a kid growing up? Did it? Not
really, because I was like, I don't like.
Yeah, I mean, I was always Bucky Beaver because I had these huge teeth, man.
The same ones you have now.
It's the same grill, bro. It was bad.
Bucky.
And I would get. Oh my god.
You've grown into your teeth though.
No. It's Bucky Beaver.
I mean, they look proportionate. If that's
that's because of braces, dog.
Oh,
they did their magic. They did what they
orthodontics.
Yeah, they did what they were supposed to do.
Did you have to pay for your own?
No.
So you don't?
I didn't pay for it.
Really?
No, my parents paid for that shit. I got it when I was in 5th grade.
You want to hear a funny story?
I didn't have 5 G's when I was in 5th grade.
I thought that I wanted to fix this gap, right? It's been in my family. It's hereditary.
Oh, don't ever fix the gap.
So this is what happened.
My dad's got the gap. A big one. Michael Strahan, baby.
Drive second garage almost,
Yeah, no, this boy spits through the gap.
So I get braces. I get braces that I paid for myself.
Yeah.
Right?
Uh-huh.
I was one of those 19, 20-year-old braces people, those type.
Yeah.
I get it done. It takes a year. I'm like, man, I had to go through a little bit of college with fucking braces. I made them pink, to fuck the system.
Yeah.
I get these motherfuckers off. They look beautiful. I'm wearing my retainers. I was commercial fishing at the time.
Uh-huh.
I lost those shits overboard. You know how long it took them to move back everything?
What?
3 weeks.
Whoa.
I know.
3
I came back.
weeks?
Yeah, about a month. I already started noticing the gaps. And I came back and people were like, what the fuck? And I was like, you know what? Braces aren't for me. This is not going anywhere.
No. Well, you know what?
Which is
good.
fine.
The gap is just part of you.
No, I'm not closing the gap, if you will.
Yeah. Well, that's fine. I think the gap is sexy.
7-Eleven.
I think it looks fucking good. So, you rock that gap.
Yeah. I cover it with cover it with some facial hair.
Yeah. But anyways, folks, this is a new studio. It's
beautiful, man.
We out here doing
this feels like an actual podcast.
I need to calm down. Right?
It feels real.
Is this even I mean, I guess this is not a real podcast.
It is now. Have you seen this place?
It is now. This is just the beginning, but I'm coming hard for 2019.
Yeah.
They threw me a curveball 2018. I sat back on that bitch and took it out to left field and
how about that?
But it was just a pop up. It wasn't a home run.
A little round out.
Yeah. I mean, at least you didn't strike out.
Seriously. First base got it.
You made some contact. You made some progress, but it didn't.
You can maybe hit a little bit.
Yeah, it was some of them young hitters. Some young hitters,
He
but
swung too hard. Though.
Yeah. Don't. you hurt your back that way, bro. You don't want to be doing that. But hey, we got this video I wanted to show you. I just seen this today, and you're not gonna hear it through your headphones, but it's just interesting. It's just interesting. What's going on right now?
I think that's
What's going on?
textbook when you first enter hell.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's
Sorry, should I play it again? That was an accident.
No, that's fine. Like I'm just saying. Okay, before you play it again, because we'll go through it again.
Yeah, go ahead. And
There's
dissect it.
there's a lot going on in this video, and I know this is just this shouldn't even be a video to be nitpicking on, but like, why are they playing this song for these kids?
Who is the DJ?
Yeah.
I want to see him in the booth.
Who is
just
this
like,
guy?
I'm ripping this.
Yeah, he's like, I'm out here,
What's
in,
this place called?
in
What are these
Sky
places?
Zone or some shit.
Yeah, Jump Zone.
Or, yeah, there's different ones now. They're coming up like these new gas stations. I mean, I don't know any
Straight
new gas
flame,
stations,
though.
but just a straight flame.
Seriously.
So I don't, but the kids are all. I think the oldest kid in that video was 15.
Yeah, and they're on the sides, but like the main range right here is like 9 to 12.
But I mean, they're
Just-
going in, and I believe this song's called like Mo Bama or Mo Bamba or some. I don't even know, but
Yeah.
it's a banger.
So
It's a banger, and they're all. I mean, it just looks like some suburban white kids.
I mean, they were able to afford this place. Their parents are able.
I mean,
to
I don't
send
think
them to
it's.
this.
I don't think it's that expensive. I think it's like $20.
That's $20 though for
I mean,
for a
it's
Sunday
20
afternoon
bucks.
to get
That's
buck.
this is what I'm saying though. This
Yeah.
is some middle class suburban white people.
If you photoshopped
Middle
bottles,
class, like they're
bottles
doing
in their
okay.
hand, it'd
I
be a
mean-
club. It'd be a club.
But when I first watched it, first of all, I thought they dubbed the music in. Like I was like, they're not going hard to this song right
What
now.
would be a normal song that they'd be playing?
I don't know.
Miley.
We're the kids of
America. Yeah. Oh, I can see they could be going into
Not
that.
with the move.
Yeah, bro.
Suburban music.
Yeah.
Like, that's what they're gonna be playing.
They should be playing that because Jimmy Neutron, by the way, is just
That
my
big-headed.
boy.
That big-headed mother.
You don't like Jimmy?
Always bagging on Carl, dude.
Oh yeah. Well, Carl, he needs to get his shit together.
Like literally get that deviated septum fixed. Always breathing out his nose. You know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
It's, not too much, but it's. I didn't want to hear about that.
No.
No.
Whatever, dude. I mean, it happens.
This happens more often than
But
you would
this,
think.
yeah,
This someone had to get it on camera, and I want to know who was like.
it was a mom.
But she had the the mind connection to know that this was something to get on film, because most dads are like, they hear this song, they don't care about Mo Bama. They're looking at their fantasy team, some sort of update.
Maybe.
And they look up for a second and they just glimpse at this thinking that this is what happens on Saturday mornings. But you get them all together.
On a Saturday morning? Do
'Cause
you
they
think
up.
this is a Saturday morning?
That's 2 p.m. Saturday. They've been up since 7.
Maybe.
Getting ready to
Maybe
do this.
that's their Saturday night. Drop the kids off. Let's go. They go to maybe a Chili's, maybe an Outback Steakhouse. They catch themselves a nice steak.
The
Come
bloomin'
back, pick up the
onion.
kids. The kids are out here banging. The DJ's out here throwing bangers.
He's 27,
and
but
I don't even
who
think.
cares?
I don't even they're out here just saying cuss words. And these kids are just banging. They're like, can't wait to, I got to jump, do some backflips.
I got the jump.
I got to jump, do some backflips. Now I get to go back home and play some Fortnite.
Hold up.
Like this is my Saturday night.
Something tells me these kids requested this shit.
You think so, Trev?
I think so.
They can't be all in on it, right?
I think at least one of them requested it. I think one of them
Yeah,
into
no.
some hood ass
Hey,
shit.
DJ.
Yo,
Drop Mo Bama.
Mo Bama.
He's like, I got you, fam.
That was a request, 100%.
You think those kids when they're in the car ride back, they're always in the back seat because they're little, but they're just like, oh,
that's the thing.
That was so lit.
Well, now.
And they're just dead sober.
Back then, I was just like, I mean, I try to put myself. I mean, it's just a different type. Different kids growing up in a different time. Different age. I bet people. When I was that old, or that young, I should say. I bet you older kids or older. People in their 20s, like these kids are just so stupid.
If you haven't gone to a summer camp where they take you on field trips weekly,
yeah,
those weekly summer camp field trips where you go to the pool, but for some reason the pool is way more fun without your parents.
Yeah, I mean,
you go to the roller skate. You're like, I don't want to go roller skating with Dad. But all the kids are going, and that older girl from the older group is gonna be there.
Oh yeah, that girl's gonna be there.
Then
we're gonna have to pull.
I'm 8, so I'm like,
Yeah, but your mind's in the right place.
Yeah.
You're thinking, what's my next move here? Am I about to do a double backflip off this diving board?
I would think I was the more of the like, I'm gonna do something to like, be like Helga, like kind of.
Yeah.
Fuck with you a little bit. Maybe kick some.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be the guy playing Marco Polo and open your eyes underwater. Yeah, you're that guy.
Yeah.
And then they're like, "Oh, how'd you find me?" You're like, "I don't know."
And it's like, I see your eyes are red.
Yeah.
See those red eyes.
Yeah. I'm smoking weed. All right. I haven't been peeking.
No, you've been peeking underwater.
Cheating.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what they say though.
That's a great game though.
Classic.
It's a classic game.
Until you're, in Vegas and everyone's like, "Shut the fuck up, dude. We ain't playing that game."
No,
I'll play it anytime, anywhere. You know what? I would love to get like a giant pool and play like with like 20 people.
I'd like a fat ass Marco
Yeah,
Polo
maybe
game.
not 20. Maybe that's a little too much. Maybe like 12 people.
And we're playing like the same waist deep because if are we?
Oh no, we're playing
8 foot,
a shallow 12 foot,
shallow 12, wade in water. People are gonna die in your
to
game,
a 4 feet shallow end.
Well,
that's what we're doing. I don't even care.
But I wanted to say back to this video.
Yeah, sorry, I got off.
Not only is this like kind of like scary, but these kids are 12, 13 years younger than us. These are gonna be when we are old. That kid might be the president. See that kid in the blue shirt right there? What he's kind of like, he could be. Well,
Do you want to go ahead and watch it again?
And pick out the next president?
Well, honestly, yeah, I think we could do that.
All right, honestly, like I could probably put my whole life on it like that. You're wrong.
Take some odds like that.
But it's like Dumb and Dumber. You've seen Dumb and Dumber. He's like, so you're telling me there's a chance?
So you're telling me are those your skis?
What?
Both of them?
Both of them. Yeah. She's like, yeah, duh.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Play this one more time. Just what?
All right, just give me 1 second.
Just play it because All right. Yeah. It's just so turned. It's so turned.
See, that's the thing. These kids aren't like getting turned because they don't know the song.
They know the song.
Yeah, they know this. This is chaotic. What is this place? Where is that? Kids, you know what? Kids are missing out. I guarantee that's someplace that's like Sacramento.
No, that's middle Wisconsin.
That's like, you think so?
Yeah, that is Wisconsin for sure. I mean, there could be a lot of research to get that, but I bet that is Midwest because in the West Coast, those kids aren't. They'll be like, man, what are you doing?
No, you're probably right.
Yeah, like they're a little more like we know how
Maybe.
We're from LA. We wouldn't be caught dead at a jump zone.
But like, I don't know, man. I just don't think the people in Wisconsin, be running in that kind of like. Who's this DJ? I gotta meet this guy. We gotta shake this guy's hand or something.
I don't know if I just want to. Honestly, I mean, unless he's like really nonchalant, like, yeah, man, this is just my, this is just my side gig is getting kids turned. But
yeah, I mean, he does a great job. But if I ever have kids, I'm gonna hit him up to be the DJ for my kid's party.
No, I'm gonna be the DJ. What?
You want to be the DJ? Okay, well,
but masked.
Well,
I'm
never
gonna
mind.
be masked though.
Well,
you know how having like an alter ego type of thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hold
Like a marshmallow.
Yeah, but with
what
something
is your
cool.
alter ego though? That's what we have to find out right now.
Something like a traffic cone. Something.
A traffic. I like that. You know,
Yeah.
that's
make it like really like kind of janky.
Yeah.
But it's like it's construction.
I
We're
think
doing work here. We're building stuff.
Ooh. You know what? That's a great idea. You're coming out here with the ideas of a lifetime, and I appreciate that.
Well, they're mine, so I mean,
Well, you know, there's
you're not gonna take these, are
you know, you haven't you know, well, maybe, you know, we're all out here trying to grind. You know, you never know who you can trust.
I got a lot of good
I'm just
ideas,
kidding.
but I don't know if they're always like only good for that 5 seconds that I think about it, or if I want to go deeper, like how do I get this done? Because usually I get to that point where I'm like, man, that was a really good idea for 5 seconds.
Yeah.
What about actually making that a reality
Well, how many ideas do you think you come up with, and then you
on a
just,
daily basis?
But and then yeah, well, I'm just saying, like, how many do you think you come up with, and then you totally forget what, like, it never even comes back to mind.
A lot, and I should be writing them down, honestly, because I wrote down some really good ones, especially tattoo ideas. I've got some great tattoo ideas. Do you want to hear one?
Well, yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Are you trying to get like a sleeve done on both ends?
Oh, I'm gonna get fully covered.
You're gonna get tatted,
Yeah, but not anywhere.
neck tat and all.
No neck tats. I don't think any knuckle tats, neck tats. Above where my wristwatch sits.
No job stoppers.
No job stoppers. I mean, if anyone's gonna stop the jobs on my tattoos, it's gonna be me showing up drunk to work. So not that I did.
That might be in it.
Yeah, it's like you're just firing me because my tattoos. No, man.
No.
You've been.
You have a problem.
Yeah.
Seek help.
Yeah, we're willing to help you. But this tattoo idea. So like a big cartoon eyes, like smashed through a 4-pane window, like looking into it, and it's like some cool script letters that says "window peeping," and it's just a cool flash tattoo. I mean, I can see a bunch of hipsters getting that because they have like pizza and.
Pizza, they definitely got that.
They definitely got pizza.
It's
tats.
vegan though.
Yeah,
it's a vegan pizza.
Yeah,
it's a cauliflower crust.
It's
God, it's so gross.
Just eat the normal pizza.
Yeah,
God gave you pizza for a reason.
Yeah, and I just like This is history. This is Italy, and if you're not a worldly person, then you're not a vegan.
Oh, this was.
It's just a slap on the face to culture.
Do you think vegan's cool in Sicily?
Hell no. Maybe actually, I don't look it up.
Veganism in Sicily. I don't think that's
what, veganism. That sounds like a cult. What kind of? What cult
that sounds like
that
sounds like a weekend getaway to me.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's like breakfast at Tiffany's. Veganism in Sicily.
Do we want to look at the best places for vegan and vegetarian food in Sicily?
No, we just want to know where if.
Listen, I don't think there's gonna be a Michelin-starred restaurant that is completely vegan. Maybe no, actually, never mind. That's a really bold statement. See, those are the things I want to retract.
Man. See, you just don't know.
I mean, it all looks good, but then you taste it, and it's like it's close, but it's just not what butter. Butter is just so like it's crucial.
Well, the vegan. Well, I'm just trying to eat meat.
Yeah.
So I ain't trying to be vegetarian. I ain't trying to be vegan. I'm just trying to eat. If I could, I would love to just eat real game, like game meat, like fresh
birds,
meat. Like deer, elk.
Yeah,
moose, or just anything. Like if there was a store we could go to where people but then there's just such white lines between. Poaching or
wouldn't you rather? I mean, but then you have to go through getting a
I
tag.
think I would rather go and hunt it myself.
Yeah
Definitely.
Yeah.
I'm like I mean, Trevor, you've been hunting.
Yeah, I've killed one deer in my life. It was with a rifle.
And how did you? Because I haven't killed a deer, and I've only been on 2 hunts, but they were archery hunts, and that shit was hard.
That's the thing. So my dad has been archery hunting for 20 plus years now. And he's never killed a single deer with a bow. So Like, don't ever feel bad if you're like in an archery hunt or something and you don't get something because it's fucking hard.
You know, the other thing I think that hunting, right? I love, you know, being vegan isn't like bad, you know. I just don't like how it's like, you know, this culture of, you know, you're a fucktard for wanting to eat meat. But, you know, if hunting is the thing that's about it, it's like, well, think about if you know, giving a animal one humane shot, usually is what you do. You want one shot, you know, type of shot.
Right.
It's probably the most, you know, complete death that animal could have. I mean, it could just be hunted by a mountain lion for days in agony, just struggling over this just horrible, drawn out death.
Right.
Where, you know, it'll feed some ecosystem type thing, but also hunting usually gives a pretty clean way out compared to
absolutely
roadkill. You know, just gets smashed through a, you know, a Buick,
or like starving to death because you survived a winter too long where you couldn't quite make it through and there's not enough food for you. Like
literal starvation. I mean, it's like it's horrible for humans. I'm sure for animals, it's even worse. They start roaming into, you know, Russia, polar bears. And stuff.
My thing is it's just hunting. I don't think hunting is I think people look at it so differently than I like what I look at it for. Like most hunters don't kill an animal and are like
sick, and then just leave it there.
Yeah, leave it there. They're like, oh, I'm so glad. Is he dead? Like I would love watching him die. Like
no,
you know, they don't want him to suffer.
I mean, okay, so then
everybody looks at hunting like the guy who kills Bambi's mom. Not the guy who like goes out to hunt to like try to get some meat for his family because not to mention the money they spend on tags goes to conservation. Almost every company that like sells hunting equipment donates to animal wildlife conservation every single year. So I mean, like it's a misconception. Like people driving around in their trunks drinking beer,
shooting jackrabbits.
Yeah, shooting
Animals.
animals.
Yes, that happens.
But that's the thing is real hunters hate those people just as much as vegans.
Yeah. I just, you know, the whole vegan thing, it's going to be coming up. I feel like it's going to be a really big topic because of all the sustainability and farming and all the stuff that goes into it. That, you know, just the meat, you know, the consumers.
Yeah.
You know, we have to produce for all these people, but it's like, is veganism really gonna like be the next thing, or are we just gonna find out a better way to hunt or sustain?
Well, dude, meat's good. It's not like it's bad for you. It's like good. Like you should eat. You
At
should
this part,
eat some meat.
it's such a Gina. Like it's.
But the problem is where the meat is coming from at this point. What they're doing to it, in the factories before they put it on the shelves to sell. Like if they're putting it some weird steroid type shit in meat, or like chicken, like some type of chicken's like making people get cancer. Like it's like rubbers in the chicken.
Oh, wow, yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
so those mashed up. nuggets.
So you know what I mean. So that's what I'm saying. Like if you could just have like real game meat, like it's not store bought. Like go fishing, just go fishing.
Yeah.
Like some people, I don't know how people don't like fish. I
want to go back to that old timey life. I want to prospect. I want to be like go and put my little handmade clothes that my lovely wife made, and after a morning of biscuits, and look up at this beautiful, bountiful land.
Yeah, I know.
Like San Diego. I walk out the balcony and some bum is just pissing all over the car. I'm just
well, San Diego's not, dude. No,
San Diego's pretty nice though. I was about to complain about San Diego.
I was gonna say you can't when you talk about bums, you can't talk about San Diego really. Like I mean, you could, but
they're classy though. But they're honestly classier
probably
bums.
Classy.
Yeah, they got.
But dude, other places where the bums are, they're outrageous. They're crazy. I mean, actually, not crazy. They're not crazy. Excuse me. Some are crazy.
Most
some are crazy.
Illness,
yeah,
yes.
yeah. But I've met a few, just because I'm a talkative guy, and
so you chat some bums.
when I'm away at work and I'm at my hotel and I go to the gas station by. And
the gas station by
the gas station by the hotel, and someone will be like, hey, can you give me a cigarette? And I'm like, no, I don't got a cigarette. But then I feel I'm like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna buy the dude some cigarettes, buy him some cigs, and then have one cig with him. talk about this dude was talking. This was in Philly. This dude was talking about some crazy stuff like that made sense too. Like what
was it crazy then?
I don't know. I'm pretty crazy myself though. So that's.
Do you remember what it was?
No, I don't. I don't. I just remember it was like.
Well, that's.
I just remember it was crazy. Like he just talked about life. Like he just talked about like what's going on in the world. And, you know what I mean?
Sometimes they have the better insight than a lot.
Yeah,
of people.
and so like, what I mean is like it just some of it made sense.
Yeah,
like what he was saying.
Yeah. You know, I was gonna ask, were you gonna go to a strike on this weekend if the government was shut down again?
No.
No, you wouldn't have. You would have been like, I'm gonna go to work.
Well, it doesn't affect my work.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not government.
Oh.
No. So yeah.
Well, then never mind.
Never mind.
I guess that works out.
Yeah.
That solves that. Case closed.
Case closed. Bam.
He's gonna go.
Bam. Chicka lam lam. Yeah.
Do you work for the government, Loran?
Yeah, seasonal work. But I mean, it's like it's.
Well, shit. I mean, if I was, I'd probably go on strike.
The reason because I saw this.
No, sorry, I didn't mean to shut you down like that. I meant like.
Well, that's the best answer I could have gotten. You know, beat around the bush. Well, actually.
Yeah. Well, actually, let me tell you something.
Long story short.
You know, I am the government.
Yeah.
So.
Long story short, I'm gonna go to work so I don't lose my job too.
If so facto, I'm your boss. So you know.
So you're safe, bro. I got you. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about Don't worry about the things you can't control.
I just thought that the flight attendants were striking. Teachers were striking.
Yeah, they're striking. I mean,
I would have been a scab. So,
but,
you know, back in history when people started striking,
yeah,
they called the people who would just go to work scabs. You know,
yeah,
they would just be like, oh well, these people aren't going to work, so I'm going to go pick up their slack. You know, and they hated those people because they're like, no, the whole point is not to work. Yeah, but they're like, oh,
bro, I'm trying to make that money.
Yeah, I'm just trying to wake up and get this bread.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the problem is you're always going to run into that.
Yeah.
And that's why striking, I mean, I feel like if striking only works when you get violent, bro. You got to get violent in that bitch.
No, man.
I'm just kidding. No. I'm just kidding.
I mean, it works for the police, but
yeah. Well, I mean that they're not striking; they're doing a job.
They are striking.
Down. I mean, I thought you meant
striking.
Oh well, yeah. I mean,
that's what I always thought a real strike was.
Well, you've heard about those people that like go into peaceful riots and protests, and they start like breaking shit so that the police can say, "Oh, these protesters were starting to get violent. Now we can go in and bust them up," when otherwise perfectly peaceful protesters were just.
It's that one little spark. Where was that spark?
Well, those are people that were planted in that group to go into that group and to start violence in order to get the police to be able to shut it down.
Come to think about some weird conspiracies. So, have you heard about those three triplets? Duh. Did you hear about the triplets that at birth were separated for a government experiment of how separating twins, how they could monitor how parents who the foster parents, right, the original birth parents had mental illness, and so they have these babies.
Right.
When they get adopted, they were studying. They split up these twins and triplets, and they would study how the parents would somehow course correct their lineage to mental illness. And so these people found out about what they were doing, you know, and these triplets got reunited one by one.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a crazy story.
How old were they when they got reunited?
They were like going into college.
Wow, that's crazy.
Like,
and they didn't know?
They were like, man, this guy looks just like you, and he has the same birthday. Like random at a college, and they drove to go. They called him up, drove to go see him, and it was like looking in a mirror. And then, you know, the local news picks it up, and they have a little paper with, you know, their pictures, and another person comes forward. Hey, I think I'm part of. I look at you.
Like, I think I'm you.
And these guys blew up. Like, they were on every talk show. They were
really
drinking and drugging, you know, through Studio 54 in the 70s. And
this was in the 70s?
Yeah, because it could never happen now because it's like the technological age. But
plus all the morals on studies and stuff like that.
On kids.
Well, like the Stanford prison experiment can never happen again.
No.
Stuff like that.
I know, not that it needs to, but
no, it definitely doesn't.
It doesn't need to.
And they sealed these records, the findings, until 2066. because they wanted to wait till these baby boomers were dead, so no one could really get pissed about it. But the records are still sealed.
Yeah.
In Yale University. Can you believe that?
That's ridiculous.
You know what?
And they when they split them up, they noticed that all the triplets were like having fits. I mean, just fits, because they felt like separation anxiety from their thing. Like,
I mean, like all of your existence so far, you've been like literally encompassed by these other two, people that are exactly the same as you, and then now you don't have them.
I mean, I remember the womb was roomy. The womb was roomy, and I had space. But imagine 3.
Oh, just punching people.
Yeah, you're always just like,
it's like a monster
in your mind already.
Born.
You're already you're ready for a relationship. You can just
fight for space,
fighting for covers already.
Yep, that's how it usually goes.
I was alone.
Yeah.
At least give me some company.
Well,
Stick something up there and give me something going on.
No, I'm sure there was stuff stuck up there.
That's gross. That's gross.
Yeah.
Twins are a trip, bro.
Yeah, right. That's so. What happens? And then when they're identical, what the fuck?
I know a few identical twins, and they are identical. I mean, over time you can kind of like, you're like, if you've been around them a lot, like you can tell, like, all right, this one's so and so and this one's so and so, but some of them you're like,
yeah.
That's crazy. And
are you guys playing are you fucking with me that you're like switching around just for your own sick amusement?
Yeah, but my thing is like, what if there was like parents that they had twins at home. They didn't even go to like the hospital, right? Had an at-home birth, which is very
that's common these days.
Common now. Yeah.
Crazy people, anti-vaxxers.
And they had twins, but they hit
That's
them.
the thing.
Have you and then one goes out each day.
Like they switch days?
Yeah, they switch days.
Like, bro, that's
just
like some sci-fi shit.
No. That's what would happen in China. Because you could only have, the one.
Oh, yeah. That's a good point.
We love you both. So, and then you have to report back of what you did. I made friends with.
Well, I think there's a movie on Netflix about that.
Yeah, it's like.
It's called Monday.
What happened to Monday?
What happened to Monday? Have you seen that?
No.
Pull up, show him this,
boom, right there, first on the list.
Let's show him a trailer.
Oh shit! Hold up, my bad.
What happened to Monday? This shit is
is it with her with the red lipped one? See that?
Yes. Yeah. Oh, have you seen this?
I've seen this.
Oh yeah,
I don't like her.
No trailer.
I don't like her.
You don't have to play it. It's fine.
You know what's funny is that
you didn't like the movie though.
No, I didn't like that actress.
Oh, you know what? I don't
because it's like I didn't like her, and guess what? There's all of them. They try to be like this
7 of them.
Yeah, they try to be this like different personality for each one, and I'm like, I just don't like any of this actors.
Well, no, they're not trying. No, they are.
I mean, I know they are.
They all have different.
I'm talking more about the acting.
Wait, how the fuck did they get 7 of them? I'm confused. What?
Well, that's the thing. Like,
was that like it was in the future, obviously. The movie.
Yeah, definitely.
But why was there 7 twin or 7 whatever we call that?
Well, like that happens and stuff whenever you do like in vitro fertilization. They throw like 8 or 9 out there just because like
you can do that.
Expect 7 to die. Yeah, I mean, I don't know like how they're all identical.
You can do that right now though, like in real life.
Well, that's how that like Octomom happened. It's like they like threw out 8 and like all 8 lived.
Wow.
Wait, who did this?
Do you remember like back in like 2008, like Octomom was the big news. Like she already had 6 kids and then she was pregnant with 8 kids at once.
What?
I just don't understand how that's possible.
Or like the John and Kate plus 8.
That was weird.
Like that
was
shit.
weird.
Like that was in vitro. Like the first time they did it, they got twins because like 6 of them died, and then all 8 lived the next time.
What? Whoa! So you're telling me she had 6 kids and all of them passed away, and then she had 8 more kids?
No. Like she had 6 kids that were living and still alive.
Oh, okay.
And then she went to have more kids, and then
that's when she had the 8.
Exactly.
And she had 8 kids?
Yeah, she has like 10 kids now. She did a quick. She did like a quick stint in porn, and then like now.
But why?
I don't know what she's doing.
She really did a porn?
I'm pretty. I can look it up if you want.
I don't want that on my browser.
I mean, we have the Google. It's your laptop. But.
No, man. I mean, I'm
Can you? Okay.
I'm so confused so she has 10 kids.
She has.
So what happened?
That'd be more, right?
But did
possibly
you,
more. Like
that's what I'm saying. You said 16.
I haven't been keeping up on the kids.
Oh man.
So like there could be more, but last I know there was 10 kids. She had like 8 kids from one.
Okay. Well,
Well,
imagine this. It's this is kind of a relative date.
It seems like a fake show.
It's 18.
Fake news.
It's 1840,
no, like they're all
right?
the same Asian baby.
Yeah.
Like that's,
and they, twins have been recorded, triplets maybe, right? But then you start getting to like this 4th, 5th child, 6th child coming out of your wife, and you're like, what the fuck? Like, is it ever gonna stop? Are these babies ever gonna stop? Like, can you imagine? Just
it's like when you throw a dime in the quarter machine and it just keeps popping out, and you just keep throwing it in there, and you're just throwing dimes, and it's just popping out, and you're just trying to play Pac-Man, but it's just not working out.
It's just not. Well,
Is
that what they call dropping dimes?
No, I don't think that's what they're. I don't think so. You know what? I just made that up. I was just going along trying to.
That's why I didn't want to be like, oh yeah, I remember that one.
No,
Yeah.
I just made that shit up.
You ever do that to people? You
just
ever,
make
like,
shit up.
Yeah, and then like they'll be like, yeah, dude, right? And you're like,
yeah,
not real.
A good friend of mine once told me, if you can't dazzle somebody with your brilliance, baffle them with your bullshit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whenever I hear stuff like that, it makes me think: did I do that? Because that's
do
like,
you
I didn't
do
know.
that, or do
I like
or
to
do
do that?
people do that to you?
No one bullshits me.
You don't think?
No, I don't think so.
Do you think you've ever been bullshitted, but
Oh yeah.
and you were like, "Fuck, I really wasn't aware of that."
Yeah, because you don't suspect it, but then you look back and you're like, that guy got it,
Yeah, I'll fight that guy next time.
Or shake his hand. I'm not quite sure.
No, I wouldn't fight him. He'd probably beat my ass.
No, I don't think so.
Because I'd be like, I've seen The Karate Kid. That makes me a fucking kung fu master. Pretty much.
Wax on,
wax off.
I'm
a wax on, wax off type of guy too. So, everything kind of works out in my favor.
But do you have the discipline?
The discipline?
Yeah.
I think so. I got the discipline.
Oh yeah. Well, you need discipline.
Well, I'll get some discipline. You know what? I'll tell you what.
Your lack of discipline.
My lack of discipline.
I'm a loose cannon. What can I say? Sometimes I wax off first.
Maybe I'm like Ricky. They call me Ricky off Trailer Park Boys.
No, they don't.
No, they don't. No, you're right. They don't. They don't.
They call me Ricky from Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah, we could go Ricky, but you know what? But you got the Ricky-isms, like the cool Decknals, and it's decals.
Hey, getting 2 birds stoned at once.
Yeah, or or jalapeno. It's jalapeno or jalapeno.
Yeah, those or like
worst case Ontario.
Worse, yeah, but he says jalapeno. He gives the J silent. He's like, yeah, that's what I said.
I wish I.
That's a great show, by the way.
Oh man, rest in peace. Rest in peace, Officer Leahy.
Oh yeah, Leahy. R.I.P. Leahy.
Yeah.
Damn. Did you know Sarah that's his daughter in real life?
Really?
Sarah in the show.
That's Ricky's.
Ricky's. No, that's Lucy's friend.
Oh.
The redhead.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's John. Well, his name's John Dunsworth or something like that. Is that his name?
You know what? Let me look him up.
I think that's his name. But that's his daughter is Sarah in real life.
Yo.
John Dunsworth.
Lived
to 71, and he was the liquor.
Yeah. Ricky, I am the liquor.
I
can't do good.
I really think maybe he was a drunk. He played it
pretty well.
He played it way too good.
Is that okay? So you know what I just watched is The Dark Knight again.
Oh, great movie!
And I was like really curious, like Heath
Ledger,
right? I'm like this. Yeah. I love this character. I love the Joker. I love how like really fucked up he really went.
Right.
And then I read about his acting method for that movie, and it is like It's kind of weird.
Really?
Like he like locked himself in a hotel room for a couple weeks, didn't come out. Got like room service.
So what do you? So when you do that, like, are you just trying to get mentally prepared for that, or?
Yeah, it's like if you're a method actor, it's like you like. This is why I think actors have some sort of like schizophrenia. It's like bipolar type thing because they have to dive into someone else's mind and then like believe it, because that's what makes acting so good is when you like, they commit. It makes you think like, because you don't watch a movie and you're like, I'm critiquing his acting. It's like, no, I'm watching Tyler Durden,
do his thing.
To Robert Paulson's titties or something,
Well, man, I would do anything to like produce my own movie or make my own movie, but I don't know I don't even know how to do that.
What do you mean? You just start shooting.
That's one of those things.
I mean, I just don't, I don't have productions.
You start small.
Yeah.
And then you just kind of do things to prove to other people who have money that you are worth getting that money to make something. Because that's where producers come in.
You know what? I made these. I used to make these shorts. And
shorts? You made like you bought some? What do you mean?
Oh, excuse me. Short films.
Short. I think it said shorts. It's like, all right.
I used to make these textile products.
All my friends and I, we used to make a bunch of. There's all on YouTube. We can watch them right now. Literally, we got like a shit ton of films we used to make.
Yeah.
Like,
so then you know where to start. Just imagine making that short really long.
Dude, I can't because it would take us like a whole weekend to film. Sometimes going into the next weekend because we couldn't do it during the week. We had school and like football or basketball or baseball or some shit. So it was always the weekends we had to do it. And we did this Indiana Jones one, and it was fire.
Was it really?
It was fire. We were like in 8th or 7th grade. I don't even know, but it was a good film. We filmed it from a flip camera. Do you remember the flip cameras?
I do remember flip phone. Was it a Motorola Razr?
No, it wasn't a flip phone. It was a flip camera.
So like the
and like their color schemes were like white and orange. No,
yeah.
it was literally called the flip. Like, look it up right here.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. I still had it on the Personal Life of John Dunsworth.
No, you're good.
Unlike the character played, Dunsworthy rarely drank alcohol. Wow.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Sorry.
Wow.
I thought that was
How would he know?
Oh, thank you, Trevor. Yeah, that was.
He has a gambling problem.
Really? Didn't he had? Is that what it said?
Yeah, he did have a gambling problem though.
Yes, he did.
Is that what it said?
That is what it said.
Yeah.
So one of these guys.
Oh yeah, one of these. These are the flip cameras.
Oh my god, it's like the first GoPro.
Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. And my buddy had one, and he's the one who would edit all these films.
It like literally is like one of those old man. How could you even get?
He had that one right there. It's still $160 right now.
That one's $500 on eBay.
What?
No, I feel like this is the next generation. It's an 8 gigabyte, like 2 hours.
8 gigs.
Like
I piss 8 gigs.
Yeah, that's true.
That is nothing.
I don't know, but these are the classic thick ass ones.
Yeah, that one right, the orange one. The orange one is what the one Brandon had. But I mean, yeah, it was nice. I mean, it was nice for its time.
Yeah, it reminds me of the Zune player. I had that Zune MP3 player.
Oh, I had the Zune. I think I had a few Zunes.
Yeah, but because I couldn't afford the Apple products. I mean, even they've always been expensive.
Apple products?
They've always been expensive.
They're fucking awesome, but they're expensive.
They're my favorite.
They're only cool if you have everything like synced together.
You have to, and that's the thing is and you know what, they're really good at doing that because
they are.
once you Apple has you for 2 or 3 years, you have Apple products now. Now, say a new dope-ass phone comes out, and it's Samsung, and you're like, well, shit, my computer is Mac.
Oh, excuse me, I have my AirPods in.
Yeah, my AirPods are Mac.
But you know what I mean? Like, oh, can you not use AirPods on an Android?
You can't use AirPods with anything else.
What? See, that's what I'm saying. They're good at doing that shit.
And the dongle?
Oh, yeah.
The dongle?
Yeah, that's
better name? Some kind of name?
Fuck the dongle.
I always call it an adapter, and then one day someone's like, no, that's the dongle, and I was like, whoa. And by the way, this was just recently. I mean, like 2 years ago.
Yeah. like a dongle.
Is that a new thing? Is the dongle a new thing though? Or did they just change it to the dongle? Because I always thought it was just like, it's just the adapter for.
They got rid
of
the headphone jack. That was a big thing. They got the headphone jack.
Right, and
gone.
Right.
So now you needed a dongle.
But was it a dongle before they made that?
No, because they've never had this like charger universal thing. So it's like there's always been the
lightning USB port that they call it. Yeah.
No.
But no, like so it was always the dongle when it came out at first. But the thing that I really hate about the elimination of the headphone jack was that like I couldn't fall asleep listening to music while having my phone plugged in.
Like that was
clutch.
And
that's why you got to switch to the Bluetooth now. Everything's Bluetooth
now.
But then like my headphones are dead in the morning and like they fucking scattered on my mattress.
No, you're not wrong, dude. This it's just a money thing, bro. I'm telling you, people like got together and were like, you know what? Let's just like headphone companies, we can make money. Apple, you can make, because Apple's the only one that's doing it. Like, does Android do that yet?
Android, I feel like you can. It's like the universal race for people. I mean, it's like.
Have they done it yet though? Made no headphone jack.
No, they would never.
I think Android definitely still.
So
has
what was the reason? Just because like
I think it's because they could and they wanted some more money.
Right, but didn't they say it had something to do with being waterproof?
I think that's part of it, and then it's also
they're like, it's more. It's not even waterproof; it's water resistant. So like, if water gets on it, you can't dump that shit. And like, people were getting the phones and going in and swimming.
Yeah, just taking it straight off this cliff, like and then it's like,
bro, no case, just into the water.
I did that a couple times. But it was like
on purpose.
Yeah.
Really?
When I first got it, yeah.
Okay, did you think it was waterproof?
Obviously, you couldn't I watched the videos of it because I was like, oh, I don't freeze my fucking iPhone. Yeah. And then it's like still works, And I was like, oh, well, I'm not gonna be doing that. Usually,
definitely don't do that.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, I could just do the pool jump because I've never done that before, And then it's like you got it.
Well, then you went.
This shit looks
oops,
cool.
You did it again.
And then I came up and it's just black.
Well, of course, dude. I was
like, what?
Throw that shit in some rice, bro.
Yo, that's a myth.
No, bro.
That's just a myth for the rice companies. Don't you understand?
I straight recovered an iPod Touch.
No,
with
bro,
that shit.
it's not a myth. I think what happened.
The rice really worked for you?
Yeah, no. So
I just felt like an idiot. Just like, I need rice.
Well, here's the thing. It can't be salt water. It has to be like a pool. If it's salt water, you're fucked from the get-go because
minerals.
The minerals and stuff they allow the electrical connection and it short circuits the entire thing and you're fucked. If it's like a pool water, you can be okay.
That's right, because salt can conduct electricity.
Exactly.
All right.
Salt water conducts electricity better than regular water, which water still conducts electricity, but
not enough.
Yeah, but what about a river?
I feel like a river, you're okay. You're okay with a river. Freshwater, you're okay. A lake, you're okay.
Some sort of pond.
A pond.
Maybe some sort of.
So pretty much any fresh.
A puddle. A rain puddle. You're good.
Oh, a puddle. You're probably chilling with the puddle. Like I said, it's water resistant. You just I think people were taking it in the showers.
Well,
they were they were like
hey,
Snapchat
was just coming out. You're talking about water resistant.
The iPhones were water resistant.
The nudes were popping. They made a song about it, right? Let me slide in your DMs.
Snapchat's been around for almost it's been like 7 years.
Nah.
I'll tell you what, the life-proof cases were a dirty lie.
Hey, don't you? I used to have one.
Oh, the life-proof cases? Yeah, you're right.
My mom had one on her iPhone. Fucking.
Did you do what it said though when you first get one?
Yeah, no, she did the thing where she made sure it was waterproof.
Wow.
She was taking some pictures underwater with her phone, which is some dumb shit to do, but all of a sudden it just was
because they market it as that. They said it's waterproof. You think people are gonna be like, oh, I'm not gonna take. I just spent fucking $600 on this phone. Well, do you think? And it says it's waterproof. I bought it because it's fucking waterproof.
Yeah,
I'm going underwater, and then they're like, "Oh shit, it's ruined," and I didn't get fucking insurance on it, and so then they're like, "Well, you know what? We can't really do anything because
who's to blame? I'm writing an angry letter right now because it's not me."
This is what I'm saying.
Yeah, Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing too. Part of their marketing was like, listen, your
They
iPhone
do a lot
can
of
take
things.
some dope underwater pictures. But you want me to grab you one?
No, I got.
Do you need one?
You know, I'm gonna go in on it.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm going in. I'm going in.
Oh,
and then I'm gonna go hard.
Let me ask you this though.
Ask me.
I'm really into Reddit these days. And
Reddit, huh?
Yeah.
I don't.
It's pretty much the front page of the internet. So I don't know. You should probably get into it. Honestly,
I know Reddit. I don't.
You don't Reddit though. You don't do it.
I don't actually read it.
So it's a little better than Instagram. I mean, it's the same bullshit. But anyway, this guy, there's this group called Ask Reddit. You know, and there's a lot of smart people on there. You know, I mean, legit that checks out. They have credentials. This guy was saying, "Oh, we live in this point and meme society. I love memes. Memes are everybody loves memes. There's probably someone in every age group that could relate to it. But I think the minute something happens, you will be memed or something. So the new Aladdin movie, Will Smith does his little cameo in it. People are like, they just the internet's like, what the fuck is he doing as the genie? And he looks like a fucking fool.
Well, look at him. That was a loud laugh, but look at him. First of all, he looks like himself.
Yeah,
but he's blue
and 8 feet fucking tall.
But
like, I mean, and the moment it came out,
it was memed
so hard, and like people are like, Will Smith is a fucking idiot, and it's like, well,
is he purple or is he blue?
He's blue.
Where's the Soul Stone, Aladdin?
Oh my god.
You see this, right? So we live in this, like, when the moment something happens.
That one right there at the bottom. No. Oh shit. That one right there. Yeah.
Well, Robin Williams was the old one, you know,
right.
And I mean, he couldn't do a second one, you know. And
obviously not. But like, come on.
There was a second Aladdin movie with Robin Williams, but the live action one he's not around for.
Right. That's what you couldn't actually do a reprise of live.
This reminds me of that movie. Is it called Big Fish or Big Feet or something?
I think it's big. It's the one with the tree on the front of it. Is that Big Fish or something?
No, it's the one with the kid from Malcolm in the Middle.
Oh, Frankie Muniz.
And he does. He goes. Some big producer steals his story that he wrote for.
Big Fat Liar.
Big Fat Liar.
Big Fat Liar.
Oh, with the blue guy.
Yeah, the blue guy. Like that's pretty much okay.
That's
all that.
Spy
Sorry,
Kids era.
That's Spy Kids era.
Right?
That was like same time. Yeah.
Maybe.
And
maybe
Amanda Bynes was in that
Amanda
shit.
Bynes.
Hey.
Big Fat. Yeah, but like, I mean, this guy's just as blue. This is what I'm saying. Like, this guy's just.
Oh
as
no,
blue
he's definitely in the memes, and the guy from I think it was one.
Was he in the memes?
Yeah,
they put him in there.
Anyway,
they got the boy.
I'm telling you, if you were in the limelight, you can do anything and wind up on a meme. I mean, it's just as simple as striking some pose. Like, remember Drake's album cover where he was like turning around, looking at Rick Ross.
Yeah, but that needed to be.
But then they like photoshopped him as like doing a little header in soccer. I mean, but you're like, oh, this is just. I mean, right?
That's not what I wanted.
That's not what I.
Want. But the Drake memes are. You can't just type Drake meme. Like, they're too crazy.
Yeah, I don't know this. I think it. Man, I wish I could have remembered some sort of identifying. But anyway, I just feel like we are so quick to be like, oh my god, that could be a meme.
Yeah.
Oh, he's like, saying something stupid.
Yeah, I would like to see the first like real meme.
I mean,
like when we did. First? They're gonna give him Shrek. They're gonna make him green. Don't do that to the boy. All right, but okay. Oh god, and that's hot. Yep.
I mean, great Photoshop skills.
But honestly, it's Will Smith. I mean,
he's great. He's great.
Maybe,
it's gonna be good. The movie hasn't even came out yet. That's what I'm saying, and everyone's already like, "Fuck that." It's like you saw a 30-second clip.
Why?
Man. Yeah.
I just think it just looks like him. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Like it's like that's Will Smith.
He's joined the Blue Crew along with Avatar. And
you know what I mean? Like do you think when Jim Carrey did The Grinch, like you don't go, that's Jim Carrey?
Nah, but
maybe his acting, yeah, but
I feel like only he could
his
do that.
Face, his face is like Yeah, well, that's not Jim Carrey. This
Dude.
is like that's Will Smith. He just dipped himself in some of that. Some of that.
They make
that
him
blue-
look. They
that
make
blue
him look
shit.
It's like he's in
enormous.
the Blue Man Group.
Just
Yeah, you look like you've been hanging around with Papa Smurf too much. You know.
I see. Look at it. You're already roasting him. You know.
I'm not sure. Well, yeah.
That's his
You're
skin
right,
color.
I
The
am.
genie's blue. It's like it's.
Well,
That's what
yeah,
it
I know.
is.
It's just, I know, but it's just.
Look at his mark ass.
You
blue
would think.
ass.
You would think they would change it. I mean, that's he ain't blue, bro. That's just
No,
Will Smith.
I don't think he's the genie, really.
Bro, but
'cause,
can I just mention Will Smith? But he is aged so well.
man,
That boy looks younger every year. I swear to God.
him and Jay-Z. I didn't know Jay-Z could grow hair anymore. And now he's got like an afro. I thought he was bald.
Really?
I always thought he was
haven't seen
bald.
a recent picture of Jay-Z in a while.
Listen, I think Jay-Z's got enough money to get whatever surgery it takes to grow
Do you
hair.
think he would do that though?
I think he can get stem cells shot into every fucking follicle if he wanted to.
I bet he has a balm, and Beyonce just oils his bald head up with that.
While they're sitting on their bidets.
Yeah,
Beyonce just needs to rub her pussy lips on his head and hair just
Oh.
starts growing.
yeah. I mean, he could.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm talking magic.
And that was how the
Honestly,
universe found.
you know what? Honestly, this is gonna be a great movie. It's gonna fucking kill. Rotten Tomatoes is about to just be like,
Have a field day.
kabam!
Yeah,
Like,
IMBD.
yo, come and get on this. You know, whatever this is.
I mean,
come and get it.
It's Aladdin,
And-
man. It's Aladdin, so it's gonna be
And
good.
It's gonna be good, but you know, we like to hate. We like to hate and say,
So
you know,
quick.
we're the OGs. We watched it when it was a cartoon. You know, what's this new bullshit?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just think
They're gonna come out with another Lion King.
they did.
Lion King. No, well, I mean like another or another trailer, and someone's gonna be like, you know what? That's racist. And they're gonna be like, why? Why is that racist?
Yo.
And then everyone's gonna be like, because so and so said this in 2012.
Yeah.
And you know, it's just him playing this character. Yeah, this movie looks actually amazing, and the cast is A1.
Seth Rogen.
The cast is Seth. Who's Rogen?
Seth
Beyonce.
Rogen is Pumbaa.
Oh, we got Donald Glover, the boy, Childish Gambino. Yo,
Just won a
that
Grammy.
boy,
Won a Grammy
he
for
did.
This Is America. I just watched that.
He won a Grammy for it, huh?
Which, hold up, I was real pissed that Nicki Minaj. I'm sorry,
Cardi B. So I see you get confused. It's okay.
Yeah, no,
It's all right.
they're basically the same person in my mind.
Just one's fucking
Newer.
one's a newer model.
That's exactly what it is. But then the fact that, like, Mac didn't win the Grammy.
And they flew his parents out
bro
to the Grammys just to be like, he was nominated.
Listen.
I mean, is that a thing? Is that a thing to be like, you know, we're gonna fly you out because your son's not for a Grammy?
I just
home.
think it'd
Stay
be different.
home.
It would be It'd be.
Don't come to watch your son lose.
I was gonna. This is my argument, okay, and this is a tough argument. Maybe not a tough argument. I always say everything's tough, but so if he was still alive and they're like, "Hey, come and watch your son, maybe win a Grammy."
Maybe win a Grammy,
And
right?
if he doesn't win it, fine. You know, it was the opportunity to be there with your son, you know, to possibly win a Grammy. But if your son's passed away and your son's not even there,
and they knew that he wasn't gonna win it,
and they knew they knew.
Why would you?
Why
invite
would
him?
you invite them?
Bro, that's fucking some cold shit. Also,
Because you know there's all this weight, just wait, like
I mean, they know who's gonna win,
Yeah.
right? I mean,
they have. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm
that's
like,
the thing.
See how
Someone
long,
wrote it down on the envelope
yeah.
before they fucking started the show, so somebody knew.
Who is that guy?
And it's like, do you
But
want
do
to
you
bring
think-
the
but do you-
Who
grieving
is that
parent?
guy?
But do you think they knew 2 days before the Grammy you start? Because that's what I'm saying. Why fly him out?
Oh,
Why
I mean, they
fly him out
probably-
to do it? If they
probably
know-
knew a while before. I mean, when okay, so it's like this. It's like
See
this,
if
like
you
the
can look
electoral
that up.
college. I mean,
Yeah, like who
Where's
who
the-
decides
see-
the Grammys?
Yeah.
Just say,
Drake had this speech, right? And he was telling everybody.
did Drake win a Grammy? I didn't watch it.
He won.
He won a
God's
Grammy.
plan. Of course, God's plan.
That came out in 2018.
It did.
Damn, that seems like it came out in 2009.
It's timeless.
No, I'm just kidding.
It's timeless.
I'm just saying it just seems like it was so long ago.
That's what I thought we could.
That must have been like February 2009.
Now listen, what's gonna happen?
Like,
now next
or
year,
2018.
you know, the radio is gonna be it's Ariana Grande. You know, she's heavy. She's a heavy hitter. What's that
Heavy hitter.
What's the other one? Post Malone's a heavy hitter.
Post Malone's a heavy hitter, and I really like Post, but I just think that Trev, you look like you have something to say.
Well, I was gonna say, you know, my thing about Post Malone.
I love Ariana Grande. I'm sorry.
No problem.
Yeah.
No problem. But what I was gonna say about Post Malone was that when I first saw him, I had no idea who he was. Hadn't heard any of his shit. Like, he was just suddenly famous on Twitter in my feed. So I'm like, who the hell is this ridiculous looking guy with his face tattoos? Like, I wanted to hate him.
Yeah.
And then I finally actually listened to some of his music. Like, I listened to Stoney. Listened to Congratulations was probably the first song I liked that I listened to. And
wow,
you
went back. That. You weren't even around for the beginning.
No,
White Iverson.
That's the thing. I listened to White Iverson.
So the first time I ever this was summer of 2014, and maybe 15. Honestly, I don't know, either or. But I was going to the river, and my friend Tom, he fucking plays White Iverson, and I was like, "Who is this? Who's this White Iverson guy?" I'm like, this is great. This is crazy. And I'm like, I like this song.
Who's behind this voice?
I'm like, this is different.
Sultry?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, this is different. And I'm like,
auto-tune.
And I'm like, what does White Iverson even mean? Like, White Iverson.
He's the White Allen Iverson.
Yeah, but dude, for the longest time, bro, I thought this dude was black.
He sounded that good, huh?
Yeah,
I know. He got me too. Honestly, I found out. I was like,
no,
damn.
Dude, it's just a style of music. Like, I didn't think, you know, it was a white dude rapping.
No, until I never heard one of those bombs dropped in a song. I was like, okay, it's a telltale sign.
Yeah, but then once you look deeper into the Post, he's a great.
He's a pretty just unique song. I mean, from what I can tell, I don't hang out with the guy.
I would love to hang out.
Yeah, I would. I'd be like, man, I would smoke more cigarettes than I do when I'm drinking. I'm with my friends on the weekend.
Yeah. Dude, Mac was a smoker for those cigs.
Rest in peace, Mac Miller. Man, what a year! What a year of losing people.
All right, dude. 2018, man. Let me tell you something about 2018. The whole year actually was shit. Never mind.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
Well,
it wasn't. There were some good times, of course.
Thanks for that update.
Yeah, there was good times, of course. Like, I met this kid right here in 2018.
Yeah, in San Diego.
And now look, we here now.
Yeah, I mean,
we here now
in Chico,
in Chico,
California.
Not the greatest place in the world.
It's raining a little bit, but it's fine.
You know what he says to me? You know what?
You
know what he says to me? He goes, "Damn!" He's like, "Nobody told me this place was like Oregon or Portland." He says Portland. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean?
How is it like Portland?
It rains. I mean, it rains,
but it doesn't rain.
It rains for like 2 months.
Yeah, these are the rainiest months of the year, and then.
Oh, I've only been here. I don't know any different.
Oh, bro, in the summer you're gonna be wishing you had.
Bro,
I won't be here.
I know, dude. He won't be here.
That's the thing. You can't go to somewhere in the winter and just assume that's the entirety of the place.
Which is what I'm saying about memes. Just because Will Smith is blue doesn't mean he's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Fucking nice callback.
Yeah.
Nice callback. Dude, I tell you what, though. In the summer, you'll be wishing it was fucking... But you won't be here. I understand. He fights fires over here. He's a big...
Really?
Oh, yeah. That's what I do for the
fucking thank you very much as far as...
I wasn't there for the real happenings of paradise.
Well, hey,
but,
listen, I was part of Jay's category. My family's house survived.
Yeah.
So I'm fucking one of the real lucky ones.
Yeah.
And what happened is that our house didn't get caught up in the initial blaze.
Yeah.
Ember or something must have drifted down and caught our gutters on fire. Well, a fire truck pulled up onto our front lawn.
Yo, how lucky were they there? For you that they were there, because I mean that's how everyone's house usually went, is ember in the gutter, the roof takes off.
Oh,
I mean,
bro,
after
paradise,
that,
bro. Every gutter's got
fucking
pine needles.
Yeah,
at least 2 trash bags worth of pine needles in every gutter in every house.
Yeah,
I mean they live in the most. It's beautiful. I mean you live in the trees.
Exactly.
You live in the trees.
Yeah, it's in the foothills.
I mean I don't know if you'd rather just put a treehouse or something up that would get like some sort of coverage over the house. Like,
no,
seriously,
that wouldn't work. That'd be burned too, man.
No,
dude, some of these trees burn.
But it's the preventative thing, like not like treehouse, but I mean like a tree, like thing suspended in the trees that would go over your house that would just catch all of the dead and down, the needles, the needle cast pretty much, like somewhere. So it's a shield over your house, right? But it's, obviously you could suspend it in trees. You know what I mean? No, was that the one that went too far?
No. Sorry. There's some trying to restart.
McAfee antivirus.
McAfee. Bro, do you know about the dude who started the McAfee antivirus shit?
No.
So that dude got rich as fuck. So like the dude, I think his name is like John McAfee or like Tim McAfee or something like that.
Patrick McAfee.
It's something.
Matt McAfee.
It's something white as fuck. Anyway,
Dave.
Exactly, something like that. Well, anyway, so this dude gets rich off of his antivirus security shit, right?
Yeah.
Moves to an island. They made a documentary about this dude. So his big fetish was he would have girls lay in a hammock and then would cut a hole in it where their butts were and have them shit onto him.
This guy gets it.
This was on your mom's house.
Yes, it was.
This guy
is on the run from the FBI as of right now, trying to chill in international waters and get to like little ports to resupply that don't have extradition treaties
with some extra hammocks with the butts cut out.
Yeah, man. I mean, he's just trying to get hit.
What did he do?
Bro, these girls did like an interview, man. These girls were like, they're like, he never asked for sex. He never. He would just look. It's just the hammock had a hole where your butt would go, and they would just get underneath the hammock and just let it be.
I mean, is that bad?
No, bro, that's the thing.
Bad.
They would be in the hammock. They were shitting on him.
It's vice versa.
They were never,
you're right.
They
you're
were
right.
not getting shit on.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
You guys forgot out the most important part of it.
Sorry, he would lay underneath it, and the girls would sit in the hammock and poop on this guy.
Yeah,
but and the hammock.
Okay,
and the hammock.
I didn't realize I didn't include that.
I was like, what? He just looked at their ass through the hammock.
I thought the shit was implied.
No, there's real shit there.
It's some scat sex.
But
wow.
But
okay.
But they're like, but he never asked to like kiss. I mean, first of all, I would never kiss him after I just any of that. Like,
this is what the interview said.
Yeah, this is like didn't they say it was a Netflix? Like it was like a documentary.
There ain't no way it's on Netflix,
bro. You don't even know what's on Netflix.
I don't think it was on Netflix, but it was definitely.
I don't even know the depths of Netflix, but I know that it's something where I don't really go because I feel uncomfortable sometimes.
Netflix,
I watch
Netflix
things.
usually just has trash, but
McAfee documentary Netflix.
McAfee
Gringo. No
Netflix.
way.
It's on Netflix.
Dangerous Life of John McAfee. So I knew it was some white ass shit. It's
That's
John.
what he looks like.
Is that what he looks like though?
He does not have a mullet,
bro. That's him.
Oh no, those just croakies. Okay. Whoa. Oh,
where were these nice ladies from?
You know what? That is a good question.
Where could he afford them? Probably Eastern Europe. Eastern Europe.
No, I think they were in South America somewhere.
Oh, he liked maybe some tone.
But flesh. This guy's a piece of shit.
Belize.
This guy's Belize. Okay.
He was in Belize.
So this guy, this guy should get his ass beat.
Why though? Why? He's just been shit. I mean, he's got money. Listen, he's got money. What does it matter to us how he spends it?
Bro,
well,
you can't.
Here's the thing.
Listen, you can't tell a girl to be like, "Hey, shit, I want." Even if the girl hates you, I don't think any girl wants to shit on your face.
If this girl has any type of sense, she's gonna be like, "How much are you gonna pay me?"
I mean, I guess
I cash out?
I guess you're right.
How much you gonna pay me?
I guess you're like, this guy's already a piece of shit. Like, I got to do this. Like, this is the biggest insult of them all.
Yeah,
and he wants it.
I mean,
and so that's what you do. You go home and you make the dirtiest that's gonna make that belly just fire up.
PF change.
And you just let it go.
Well, check this out.
You just let it go. You just gotta let it go. Because if you know you're doing this, you're like, I'm about to get paid. This guy likes it. I'm gonna make him be like, yo, I don't like this anymore.
You know, one of those like farts where it's like it's really explosive. It's really got some power. It's got some.
Yeah, that's
That's how you started.
How much pink eye is this guy getting?
He's probably got goggles on.
Oh.
Can you imagine him? Okay, can you imagine? Right, he's in a beautiful place.
If it gets in his eye,
he's in a beautiful place, right? And he just puts his goggles on and he just looks up.
And then he just goes in the ocean.
I'm ready.
Well, here let's look up some
I'm
pictures
ready.
of Belize. Like, I mean, also by the way, let me just bring up real quick. So this guy's documentary was about him getting raided by the DEA or whatever. Anyway,
God damn it. Drugs?
Well, on suspicion of dealing drugs, and then later that month, the neighbor was murdered. The documentary. So then this dude went into hiding.
He probably killed that person.
Oh, I think the documentary proves a pretty solid point that he almost 100% did kill that person, and now he's hiding out in international waters.
Wow. I mean, that's a life. That's what you do. That's a dream.
Is life. This
that
is
is
what
that is what the Silicon Valley dream is.
Hey, listen, I just want to say,
No.
allegedly, we're not convicting this guy of any crimes for legal reasons. We are saying he allegedly did
innocent
this.
until proven guilty.
Exactly.
Not unless he's. I don't know if he did it or not. This is all hearsay.
He didn't.
I'm hearing this from the word of. This is a great game of telephone.
Exactly.
I'm hearing this from Jay saying
Me? When did I bring? You brought it up. Trevor brought it up. Trev's out here. He's like, "Did you hear about this?" And I said, "Oh, wait a second. I did hear about this. Let me tell you."
Oh, wait a minute.
And I should have
Let me
stopped
tell you what
because
I know.
actually didn't know that much behind it. I just heard it one time.
Hey,
So
it's no problem. It was all because the McAfee antivirus was trying to do its job and restart the laptop.
Yeah. Dude, that laptop's old, man.
yeah, man.
Hey, it's old, but it's fucking quick still.
That's a gateway, huh?
It's quick. It's the gateway to drugs. That's what they say.
The internet.
On the internet, bro. They say the gateway to drugs is on the internet. There
really
it is, bro.
It really is.
It's gateway, and that's you can access the internet.
Okay, also, the clock on there is not set right because it said it was 10:38.
10:38. Were you scared?
I was a little bit because
Were you scared?
I gotta be
10
up, I
Yo,
gotta be up
okay.
at 6:15 for work tomorrow.
This guy, I can't
Oh,
believe
yeah.
you said that because I was like, "There's no way in this life that I have somehow missed this time to where it's 10:38. I got here at
You will.
7:10.
What is it? It's 9:38.
It's 8:38.
yeah.
Okay. Well, you never know, man. These podcasts, you lose track of time. You sit here.
Listen, we've been going for an hour and 11 minutes.
Yeah,
Do you
but
think
that-
we've been going for an hour?
No, not at all. But that was like
That-
that was incredible. I was like, "Yo, this is don't even call this
this-
JayCast. Call this Time Warp fucking Bermuda Triangle."
Seriously.
Bermuda. Hey, that's a great
Hey.
topic. What's up?
Speaking of which, real quick, I have to rock a piss real hard.
Well, go for it, man.
Yeah,
Just be
I'll
careful,
be
dog.
right back. I'm not
Be
gonna
careful. You don't gotta tell me. You just gotta go do your thing, man.
Rock
do
a-
you do you.
Rock a piss. I'm gonna rock this. I'm gonna rock this thing out.
I'm gonna rock
Rock.
tonight. And a rock.
Rock it all town.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, but
Yo, give me. Yeah, what up?
but the Bermuda Triangle.
But yeah, that shit. Do you think that shit's real? Like, what do you think
Totally.
is going on there?
There's. I think that there's. Okay, that one last flight that went down, that they just couldn't find. You know, it was like leaving
Malaysia?
Malaysia Airlines.
Yeah, but they didn't fly into Bermuda.
No, but I think that Bermuda really is some sort of wind current that will just like somehow, it's like the plane's driving in there and you see the little flight indicator starts going all haywire and they're like, all of our systems are, fucking going haywire.
I don't even think it's that, dude.
You think it's something bigger?
I think. Well, I just think it's a shitty area, part of the ocean. I think the storms out there are just fat, and if you're flying through it, or if you're in a boat,
Yeah, right. And I mean, just
you're
one
just
bad
fucked.
storm.
One bad storm, dude.
But they just
like-
say they can't find those. They just can't find them. They disappear.
Bro, that's deep in the ocean if you think about it.
But they got like sonar. They have something that's like can just right. This is how they find. This
is why we need Trev in here. He went to go rock a piss, but we need to find the percentage of people being found who were lost
I think it's okay. If we're
compared
gonna
to
do
the people who have still never been.
over under, what percentage do you think it is
Well, I think
of the percentage that were lost? who was found in the Bermuda Triangle to this day, I think is probably 40%.
Right. The problem is there's just so much old folk tale, in the
Folklore,
Bermuda.
like,
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, there's all this, back in the day, a bunch of planes went missing. Who knows? Maybe they're all just shitty-ass pilots, and they fucking all crashed into each other, and it just happened to be...
You've got it. Okay.
You know?
Can you imagine? You're flying, right? I mean, and you lose radio. Do you think that the main cause is that they fly into each other?
Maybe it's a giant storm. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, that's hurricane season out there, bro.
It's constant.
That's some hurricane shit out there.
I thought hurricane season was over.
No, man, it ain't ever over out there. Trevor, look up the percentage of
Okay, lost planes in the Bermuda Triangle who have been found. Who's been? I don't even know how you would.
You would say, what's the percentage of people being found?
Well, happy Galentine's Day, right? This is when the gals hang out.
Bro. I just realized
that tomorrow's the big day.
Well, tomorrow's Valentine's Day. Not only that, I have a dentist appointment at 10 a.m.
Oh, happy Valentine's Day!
And I got the boy got a cavity, so they got a fucking
bombshell.
Yeah, I got a cavity.
Hopefully they offer you some chocolates before, and they're like, "You want a little pain, bro?"
Nah.
You're like, "Nah, man, nah."
Nah, one time the doctor kept not numbing me enough, bro. Or the dentist, not the doctor. It wouldn't. They weren't numbing me enough. I was like, bro, you gotta do. It's fucking hurting, bro. Like,
can you feel this? Yes. Oh, okay.
Yeah. They're like, well, we already put a bunch of numbing shit on you. I'm like, we'll do more. Like, I don't want to feel this, and so.
I had my first root canal at 22.
Root canal 20 fucking 2.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Guess what happened? I got I got hit and a drunken induced thingy, and I got punched and a piece of my tooth broke off. It hurt, right? But it didn't hurt that bad. Well, what had happened was it got infected. What happened is that's when the infection happened.
Well, did you go get it fixed?
I did, but it took me like forever because I was like, I didn't have this insurance. I didn't have this insurance.
Yeah.
But finally getting that thing done.
Did you want one? Sorry.
Yeah, I might as well. But getting that thing done was probably the most. It was a multi-day thing. First, they have to extract the tooth by breaking it, drilling and breaking your root. Yeah. And then.
Yeah.
Whatever, doing this stuff, clean it up, make sure it's all cleaned out, and then like these screws go into your gum line where they put this like other little tooth on top of it.
I'm not about it, dude.
No.
See, I'm not even about the dentist. Like, I'm not no.
No.
I don't want it.
No. Well, you're getting it tomorrow.
Well, I'm getting it.
You're getting it tomorrow.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Man. It's tomorrow. Tomorrow's a bittersweet day.
Bittersweet. Well, hopefully you can enjoy some sweets. After with your lady.
Well, it's not even that, man. It's like the fact that I gotta get up and just go to the dentist. I'm already pissed about it. Trevor? Wouldn't you be pissed if you had to go to the dentist? Because I'm pissed.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the dentist myself.
But does it bug you?
It's one of those things that I've kind of accepted.
If it needs to be done, it needs to be done. I don't know if you know about medical type things, but I mean,
it's one of those things I don't enjoy doing.
It needs to be done.
It needs to be
for
done.
Sure.
So it's like you kind of have to call it what it is.
It's like going to work. I don't want to do it, but I have to do it. So I just suck it up and do it.
I mean, I hate going to work now, but I like going to my summer job. I like going. I enjoy that feeling of, man, I get to go to work today. I get to go.
Hey,
that's awesome.
Fuck you.
Yeah, I know. But then I get to work, and then it's all of a sudden you get these times where you're just like, I don't know what I did to just fuck up this bad to be here for money. Like I'd rather, I got stung by a bunch of bees once, like a bunch of fucking bees.
The bee sting thing would make me upset.
Yeah, and I was running because you run like you're on fire, or you run like there's some sort of. We got some Bermuda.
What is this?
Well, let's let it play now.
What the hell?
Oh, here we go.
It's fucking the History Channel. God damn it.
Well, what is it saying? I think
saying
we're in a Bermuda Triangle right now.
That was weird. Do you want me to keep playing it? Should I go full screen?
No, you don't have to play. But now it brings me back to the Bermuda Triangle.
Right.
Holy fucking shit! First of all, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there is some shit out there that I don't want to be fucking with. Maybe it's the lost city of Atlantis. Maybe who knows? You know, I hate this. I hate how. You know what I hate? You want to know something I hate?
No.
And maybe I don't hate it, but it bugs me a little bit. Is when people say, "No, that's not true." When there's no evidence saying it is true, it's just something we all as
we've been told to
civilians,
believe, I guess.
Yeah, told to believe, just like, hey, this is what's going on. But they don't even have proof to show you. But then you say, but you know, there's always that one way where it's like, well, that's the way it happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we were told it's happened this way. Like for example, Indians and for Thanksgiving, for example.
Oh,
you know
boy,
what I mean?
yeah.
Or like Christopher Columbus Day.
Yeah.
Or
that's Indigenous Peoples Day now.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know, Columbus came over here and just started fucking raping
shit up.
Yeah.
It looked like that trampoline bounce video when they got here. They were like,
what's out here?
This is ours now.
Yeah. Well, dude. When America was when America became a thing, like they bought all this land. They were just like, we just copped
like
Oprah
Oprah giving out parcels.
Yeah.
You get a parcel.
They just copped hella land. Like,
here's a bunch of beads. We'll take it all.
Yeah.
Dude,
literally.
They cop all this land.
Here's a musket.
And they tell Lewis and Clark to go, hey, we bought hella shit. We don't know what's out there.
Yeah,
they didn't. They didn't even know.
Bro, could you imagine that?
I bet you
I
bet you the people like selling it to them. They're like, hey, do you know like what you're about to buy? Like, there's hella land out there.
You're about to buy Louisiana as we know it.
Yeah, You're about to buy the country. You're about to buy all the way out to the ocean, to the Pacific Ocean. So,
out California,
they send Lewis and Clark. And no one hears from them for like 2.5, 3 years. See what that is, Trevor. See how long it was until someone heard
back from them. They had like crows and stuff, right?
Crows,
pigeons.
They had down in the set. They didn't have. But how far are those pigeons going? Are they going? I mean, did they leave from D.C.? I'm not.
So here's the thing. Like, so you have pigeons that live in D.C., right? If that's where you're starting from, what you do is you take a bunch of pigeons with you, and then when you write a letter or something to let them back, then you tie it to their leg and just fucking throw it up in the air and let it fly back to its home. Because like something with pigeons, they're like they always know where their home is, where their roost is.
Okay, right, but what?
Stay true to your roost.
Yeah, I like that.
Not roots. Stay true to your roost.
Yeah, I fuck with that. That's cool. But how does but how does the pigeon get from the home to the messenger? Like,
it flies.
Yeah, like what are they sending out a call? They got a call because the person who's like Lewis and Clark, they're gonna be out. They're moving every day. They're in a different location. They don't have drop my pin.
But they're just.
They don't have drop my pin.
They're just like
so are they only sending pigeons?
Postcards.
Right.
They don't need to hear back from Washington.
They're sending pictures of maps,
but
like
Washington,
from where they were to where they are now. They're just drawing everything they can.
I'm ass backwards.
This is next level.
No, hey, I'm ass backwards right now.
Forgive me if I sound simple in this. This sounds like This sounds like this is like an expedition. Like we can't even do that anymore. You can't just go explore unexplored shit. It's been explored.
Yeah, then now
not
we have GPS and shit too.
Oh, you want to go underwater?
Not all of it.
I do not.
No, not underwater,
I'm not trying to
bro.
fuck with the deep blue.
Mariana Trench.
No, go up to Alaska, bro.
Yeah,
I don't fucks with that either.
Go up to Alaska. I guarantee.
I mean, but there's nothing new about it. I mean, you could just see some
nothing new about it. There's hella land I'm sure no one's ever touched.
Yeah, but we know it's
airplane
already there,
maybe. Okay.
Well, it's like nothing that society doesn't even know about. You know what I'm saying?
I guarantee there's some islands we don't know about.
Oh yeah.
Oh, for sure.
I could see that. But I don't have the type of aviation capital to just start flying around. I actually don't have any time for this.
No, bro.
Really.
It actually has.
I have no time for exploration. It's just sad to say.
I'm not even talking about like it's a pilot going out there and trying to find new shit. It's just what we like. I guarantee there's a pilot or there's an island out there that even like nobody knows. The island could be the size of fucking Costco, or
That's actually that's a big island. Yeah,
it's a decent size.
That's bigger than that fire island, I think.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the fire island.
Hey, no, it wasn't a bigger disappointment.
Yo, I was about to go to that.
Really?
I mean, like I was like wanting to. When I saw it, I was like, "Yo, Ja Rule festival!" Like they had like everybody. They had everybody on there.
Ja Rule always had a special heart.
And I saw the actual
for like people like our age.
Like I remember coming out, I saw the price tag stuff for it. I was like, this one I can't go to.
Dude, it was expensive, and they didn't even have nothing ready.
Like nothing.
I think the documentary. Which one did you watch? 'Cause supposedly.
I watched the Netflix one. There's Hulu.
Yeah, but I heard that's a completely different one.
Is it really?
I thought it was.
Stopped watching because I was like, I didn't know if I just want to watch the same thing again.
I heard the Hulu one like got way more into the dude.
Who he was.
Yeah, like who he was and like how big of a piece of shit that guy is. His name was
Billy.
Fucking Billy.
Billy's
Billy McPherson.
McFarland.
Billy McFarland.
It was
McFarland.
You know what?
Yo, that guy. So I remember watching the beginning of the Hulu one, and they were like, "You know what a sociopath is?" And he's like, got that fucking look on his face. He's like, "No, it's like people who do things and they just don't ask if it's wrong or right, or they don't have the perception of if it's wrong." And he's like, "No, I'm not that." Like with like no hesitation,
100%
with no hesitation. It's like, nah. He's like, "You still don't think you did anything wrong? Well, it could be tweaked."
Yeah,
it was my first go around. I could probably do better the next time if I do get it next time.
Yeah, if you do.
But I mean, also, it's a pretty.
Keep this going. Hold on, I'm gonna go pee real quick because I didn't have to go pee until Trevor got up and went pee.
I'm sorry, man. I broke the seal.
And now I'm starting to think my belt's a little too tight. I got to start, that's pretty crazy. Hey, have you ever, speaking of pisses, have you ever gone to a point to where you can't hold it. You got to go, right? But you look down, the little sight that you have, and it's like visibly protruding. And then you watch it just slowly decompress. And I'm like, that was all piss.
Let me tell you a little story. So I'm on probation technically.
Okay.
And I have to.
What is technical probation?
Well, technically,
I'm on probation.
But I have to test for them, and I can't pee in front of other people. I get stage fright.
Right.
So what I have to do is I have to drink so much fluid that I'm literally on the verge of peeing myself before I go in and then go into test.
Wow.
So when you say that gut, like I can push on my lower abdomen and feel my bladder is completely full. Like it's rock hard.
And this is like the problem is now I feel this. I'm having this, so I'm like now it's like coming like this mental flood of like literal flood. I probably should say that.
Yeah.
But like now I have to go. You went, and now it's like Jay goes, and I'm like, well, no, I have to. I would feel like if I had to hold out for something, but I realized that now it's
I mean you really don't. Basically, it's one of those things like in the old classroom. Just wait till Jay gets back.
And wait till oh my god. Yo, I used to as soon as I got older and like my authority. My level for authority just was like going lower and lower. I was just like I'm getting authority. Basically, yeah. I would just get up and leave. And like, where do you think you're going? I have to go to the bathroom. We need to ask. I was like, can I go? Well, yes, now. And it's like, did you just need that little bit of authority to yes, Loran? Can I go to the bathroom? No. It's like you wanted to be able to say that, but you couldn't say that. And if you did, I'm still not going to listen to you.
See, that's the thing is like teachers like to power trip on their own little bit of authority that they've tried to cultivate.
That they're holding on to. That just like realize if we got buck like that video in the middle of class, they would just, I need backup, They call them their little teacher radios.
Well, so junior year.
They're teacher radios.
Yeah.
They got this little.
I don't remember teachers.
Yeah.
Yardnarks had their radios, but I don't remember teachers.
No, teachers had the radio. They had they're all connected somewhere.
I thought they just used the phones.
Maybe
like they just dialed through the phones.
Actually, yeah. What I meant by
the
teacher radios.
Yardnarks had the radio.
They needed that. I've got suspicious activity over on the fence over there.
They had the fire.
Yeah, it looks like she's getting finger blasted over the fence.
So junior year. I was in my English class, and she's trying to pull that shit where the bell doesn't excuse you, I do. Like, no, according to the school...
You live by the bell.
According to the school rules, the bell actually does excuse you to class. That's what starts the timer between the end of one class and the start of another. Like, the bell is what excuses you, not you, bitch.
Yeah.
So she was all trying to say that, and I literally just got up, walked out.
Oh, my God. What is holding me in this chair? It's like, I'm just going to get up.
Exactly.
I'm gonna go.
Literally, I was quiet. I wasn't trying to fuck around. Like, I was doing my work, and then class is over. I'm leaving, bitch. Fuck you.
I'm gone.
I would love to go back into like 4th, 5th grade
and just own
and just go back and like just relive that shit. That shit was great. That was a great time. I was like grabbing rim on an 8-foot hoop, feeling like a beast.
Oh yeah.
It was my time to shine.
That's so weak.
That ain't weak, bro. That is no, man. That ain't weak. You're weak. Positive image. It's the shirt he's wearing.
Goddamn.
But damn, yeah, man. What happened to this fire festival, man?
You know, it was
luxury
music
festival. Well, dude, I actually set up to do a solo podcast on just the review of this, and I did it, but I didn't post it.
You haven't released it.
No, I probably won't release it.
That's probably a smart thing. It was just a...
Oh, you think it would be shitty? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm just saying...
Look at the confidence in this boy.
Sometimes
a
solo podcast is a little difficult.
Oh, no, they're very difficult. They're not easy.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. Which also, by the way, just kind of my own paranoid thinking, you never introduced me. So people don't know who the fuck I am.
Oh, shit, bro. This is my bad. I got carried away.
You were excited with Loran being here, and I don't blame that.
Sorry, you're right. This, like I said, folks, this is Trevor, I'm so sorry. This is a new studio, and with the new studio, I have myself a producer now. And that man who's been talking during this podcast, that is Trey Pat Swag. That's Trevor Patterson, people.
Thank you.
So, sorry, I gave you a round of applause. I'm sorry. I apologize, man. I thought I did, man.
No problem. Well, if you did, I don't recall it.
No, I don't think I did. Now I think about it. I don't think I did, but
I just didn't want to hear like, who the fuck is this random ass person talking on the JayCast?
Oh, yeah, my
like,
bad. No, you're good. Camera. You're good. Yeah, that's our young producer. No, I didn't introduce my producer because this is my first time doing it like this, and I was so excited. You were here.
Not the entire
you're
time.
Fucking. Your fucking fault, dude.
Wait a minute. Did we? Oh well.
It's all right. I've just been this young stranger in the podcast.
Yeah, no, this is Trev. Don't worry. On my next,
AKA young stranger, AKA stranger.
The next one I do, I'll dress it.
Hey,
that one.
It's all right.
I feel bad.
Stranger in the Manger. I'm gonna make a T-shirt out of that.
Stranger in the Manger. You know what? Speaking of strangers, have you ever seen that movie, Strangers?
Yeah, I hate that. What's her actress too? Blake. No, not Blake Owen. Fuck.
Based on real events that happened where we grew up.
What is her name? What is her name?
Yeah, you grew up. Yeah, well, he grew up next to Quincy, bruh.
Did he? I'm sorry. I thought you were from San Diego.
No, I was born in Escondido. Lived in Reno for a good developmental year.
Oh shit!
Like from like 15, actually like 14 to 21, 22.
So like the most
the good ones, yeah, like literally the good ones. Where I was like, oh, Reno High School. Oh wow!
When you got your first hand job.
He went to.
Yeah. I got one before then.
Oh, 13. Before Reno, nice.
Yeah, 13, 14, yeah. Yep.
Golf
you know what?
Just about to leave that place, and
the funny thing is like when I grew up, I'm still young. When I was growing up as a little child, I always thought I was like, damn, I know way too much. Like,
do you still feel like that?
But now I look back at it, I'm like, nah, I know nothing.
What did you know too much then? I didn't know shit then.
I thought I knew it.
I would fumble through stuff.
I thought I knew it. Like especially like with girls, I'm like, oh, like I have it figured out.
You want to hear a really funny story?
But really, bro, like I was just 5 years old. Okay, I wasn't that. I was not.
You're a conscious little boy.
I'm just kidding. I wasn't 5. I was 5. I was like,
those thoughts.
I meant like 5th grade. Like, how old are you in 5th grade? You're like 11.
Yeah, I think.
So
I was young.
11?
I was a youngster for my grade, so I was like always the year next, like that summer, because I was young.
So 14.
10,
11.
9.
I was. Yeah, you were probably 10 or 9. I was 11 because my freshman year I was 15.
Yeah, that's how I was.
I was 15 my whole freshman
Because
year.
I turned 16 in July. That.
Oh, you're a July baby.
Yeah, so like I was going into it's like having like a September birthday or
This
something.
guy, July, September.
No,
July,
August.
No, but
thank you.
Yeah. No, what I meant. So what happened is August did get left behind, but what I meant was September babies. You have like the newer. You're always young because, say you're
going to that next year.
young, but like not young.
That's
Because the school year is off. The school year doesn't match up compared to the new year. You're talking about school year?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Well, that's the thing. Like school year's way off
The
because
school year you go through technically 2 years.
It used
Exactly.
to start in September.
Exactly.
It
So
used to start.
my senior year, I was 17, but I didn't turn 18 until I graduated.
I'm right in the same
You
boat.
know what I mean?
Right.
So it was
I
like,
had the August birthday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see, my birthday is July, so I was
oh shit, what up?
my
We knew that,
my
though.
birthday was July, so I turned 18 in July, and went my whole senior year as an 18-year-old. And
Wow,
then
see, that's the dream,
And as
though.
soon as I graduated, I like turned 19.
Yes, that's the
Well-
dream. It's how I would have wanted it.
Not to try to like throw you on blast or whatever, but didn't you get held back?
Fuck yeah, I got held
Didn't mean
back.
to put
just-
you
Did
on.
Didn't mean to put you on blast like that, but boy, did you get held back?
I'm just saying that's why you were so much
Didn't
older.
mean to put you. No,
I was about to say.
Let me
just because I mean, either you your parents thought you couldn't make it
This
at
is-
the age you were at kindergarten, so they waited a year, or
Yeah.
you got held back.
Well, no, bro. My parents threw
kindergarten. First
They
of all,
thought I was smart.
First of all,
they thought
kindergarten.
I was
And you know
smart
what
as
they
shit.
said? They said, you know what? Because I did the first year of kindergarten, and I was gonna be young for my age.
Right.
I was gonna graduate at 17
See, yeah.
instead of 18.
Yeah, that's what we. That's
You
what
know,
happens.
and so
Someone along the line
and
said,
then they're like, you know what?
Let's give him another year.
Yeah,
Let's see.
Let's give him another
Yo.
year.
You know
When-
what?
when
Let's give him a year now because we know we're just gonna ball out in sports.
when
so,
your
you
kids
know
are
what I
that
mean?
young,
I'm
you
just
can,
kidding.
you can literally reset. You can push a reset
But like,
button.
I mean,
with
I
them.
didn't know what was going on. I did that for school year. I was ready to go on to the first grade.
We want
and
them
then-
old for sports.
And then they're like, no, we're gonna do another year. And me as a kid, like at the time, like I thought school was pretty dope. Like I don't
Yeah.
think I really had. I'm like, fuck, dude. At recess, I get to get on this bike and just burn everybody.
Well, and that's the
But they
thing.
had a little racetrack, bro. I was like, I'm ready to let's go,
You get to draw.
You get to
you
draw.
Take a nap. You
Oh.
get a snack.
No.
Fucking shit was made.
bro. I'll not, dude. People want to flex at the monkey bars, bro, and try to see how many
Go
bars
across?
they can go.
Oh, what's
I got
good?
bars for days back.
Literally,
then,
I'm
bro.
gonna go back
I was
the
ready.
other way. Yeah.
Oh yeah, backwards
Yeah.
too.
Huh.
Yeah.
Skip one,
I'm skipping like 7.
See, I
I'm like
I couldn't
jumping.
with the skip one.
and then that one girl
See?
shows up who's
Yeah,
tougher
that
than all the
one girl, and
boys.
she just balls.
Yeah,
out.
and you're just like, God, if I could murder someone at this age,
She just
Or I could
balls
marry
out.
someone. At
Or
that
marry,
age.
yes.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I'm
Like,
confused.
I
Hey,
hate
man.
Yeah.
her. I
will
hate
say-
her, but
I
I
will
know
say-
I'm sexually
I
attracted to
will-
her without knowing I'm sexually
will-
Yeah,
attracted to her.
seriously.
I will
This is
never-
my primitive brain. I don't
Oh.
know if she's a threat or or a mate.
Yeah, who knows? I will say this: I'll never forget the first time ever, like something like this. Like I used to get in like a lot of fights when I was in like elementary school.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Like I just like loved it. Like I would get in, and luckily my grandpa like fucking worked at the school, and so I would get off like on some shit.
On
Some
that small time tip.
yeah.
On that
Yeah,
connected tip.
but they're like, damn, like Jay, you got a problem with fighting. Like you fight with hella people, and I'm like,
No, these bitches
and at
is
the
weak.
time, like I thought it was cool.
Well, that's the thing. Boys will be boys. Boys fight.
No, boys will not be just boys. You can't just
term,
say that.
That term is so broad nowadays. I
yeah,
feel like
you gotta be careful with
Okay,
saying
but
that.
because
listen.
boys will get pooped on after they make some antivirus software in Belize.
Exactly.
Very, very true.
Is that boys be boys?
That's a men being gross ass.
That's
See,
men.
Men- that's men being rich.
now that's men being men.
That's called having money.
But hold on.
That's
like,
called being a creepy fuck.
when
That's
I-
what it's called.
When I say boys
that's
being
what
boys,
it's fucking called.
I mean
The normal of like
boys roughhouse and wrestle they're always trying to find out who the alpha is, who the omega is, who's in everything in between.
Yeah.
And they're trying to like compete.
Yeah.
Because I know for a fact I wrestled Jay a time or two when I was younger. I wrestled his cousin.
I actually
Ronnie.
wrestled. I wrestled. I want to say championship.
Oh yeah, did we wrestle? I forget.
We wrestled.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you overall beat me because you were older.
Everyone remembers those the word adversaries. I know.
I remember wrestling you, but I remember Trevor. He was little. Like I was like, he's not gonna beat me up. Like,
see, that's the thing. But I think
maybe now he'll beat me up. But
I think.
But who knows?
I think at the time I might have gave you a little bit of shock.
Yeah.
Like you were a little bit surprised at how much strength this little body had.
Man, first of all, I wouldn't say. I mean, you were big for your age.
I was a fat
big
fuck.
for your age, so like But I never fell through. I just knew my athletic ability would overcome everything. So
yeah, until the time it didn't, and you're like, why? Damn you, Achilles.
But now, well, it's not even that. Now it's just like,
damn, he was huge.
I'm a little motherfucker.
Yeah.
I've been the same size and the same height since I've been in 8th grade.
I think I grew up until like
I was like an 8th grader, and on my mom's side, my
sophomore year.
On my mom's side, my grandfather's like 6'3", 6'4", and so I'm like, oh, I'm about to be 6'4".
You looked up. You thought,
because I was already at 5'11" in 8th grade. I mean, that's pretty big size.
That's like what you would. That's like
but
that's
you're what,
8th
6
grade
foot now?
No, I'm 5'11", brother. Every 5'11".
That's a tough thing to admit too.
See,
I was big.
The weak individuals say, "Yeah, I'm 6 foot now."
No, I'm 5'11", dude.
You know.
Well, that's the thing. Like,
I used to say it though.
Hold on, I got measured by a doctor. I'm 72 inches.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit past 72 inches.
Yeah.
No, you're right though, because I used to say I'm 6 foot on a good day. But no, I'm living it. I'm living at 5'11". Honestly, maybe getting shorter.
And
I don't know.
That inch comes with a lot of like that inch. It's like that's being a man. That's
trust me, I make
that's
up for
admitting.
That's the thing. The difference between 5'11" and 6 foot
that's
is way bigger than 1 inch.
Literally,
like 6'1" and 6 foot are closer than 5'11" and 6.
I'm 6 foot.
100%.
Yeah,
I've never been close, so I don't know what that's like.
So like so. Honestly, like, cause like I've been measured with like cleats on or something, and then I'm like, oh, you're 6 foot. I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm 6 foot.
Take your shoes off,
Take your shoes off. You're a hard 5'11". Hard 5'11".
See, I was always like a 6'1", like almost 6'2" with cleats on. Shoes off, I'm 6 foot.
Yeah, I'm 5'8", no matter what I put on.
72 inches, just a hair above.
I'm not quite sure if it matters what. Yeah, I'm always. 5'8".
I'm just out here just trying to. You know what's funny? It's like, so did you play like Pop Warner football?
Yeah, but we did.
And did you play in Reno?
I played high school football, yeah, but then I stopped my sophomore year because I was just too good of a wrestler, and I was just gonna get my knee blown out. Like I had opportunities, so I just year round wrestled, but then I ran track and did some other stuff. But I never. The reason why I wasn't a better football player is because I just wasn't big. I never got big, and I had to cut weight for wrestling. So I wasn't trying to be like a little bowling ball shithouse because I didn't want to have to like lose all that weight. But I returned punts, turned some kicks, played some safety type position. Like, those little slots, kind of like.
Well, fuck. I mean, how tall are you?
5'8".
Okay, you're 5'8", which is really not
so average
in high school. It's really not even like that bad, like at all.
No, but dude, I was
5'11". I was 5'11" playing tight end my senior year. Maybe 175.
That's not a tight end.
Oh, and we ran the ball. I played tight end. I don't even know how I did it. Be honest.
I can attest as a visual witness.
I don't even know how I did. Honestly, I just
You just did that.
I just did it, dude.
Yeah.
I just did it. I didn't complain about it. I didn't even want to play tight end.
Nobody wants to play the position.
There was really nobody to play. I mean, there was another guy that could have played it. He could have. No, Justin.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
He could have played it, but,
I mean, it's either this. It's either you're.
I mean, it just.
A lot of the best.
I didn't want to play it. I didn't even really want to play it, and then I ended up playing it.
What did you want to play?
Well, that's the thing is I don't know.
That's what a coach's job is to look at this young material and be like, what is this guy going to be good
another problem. Well, not
what do
another.
we do with
not,
Jay?
not another problem, but I was down to play it. Like I wasn't like fuck. I'm pissed off because
I'm not shining.
Playing. Like I was down. Like I was like, yeah, I'll fucking play it.
That's the team though. That's what makes a good team is.
I mean, I was down to play it. Like I was like, whatever.
I feel like
I played every position, dude.
That's what I'm saying.
I've played.
You can put me anywhere.
I've played. I played fucking running back. I've played, quarterback. I've played receiver. I've played slot receiver. I've played, fullback. I've played tight end. I've played, defensive end. I've played linebacker. I've played safety. I've played corner. Like I've played like everywhere.
And
this is all like just. I mean, that's not even including my.
The biggest thing football taught me was how much it takes to be like pro. Like how much dedication and
Pop Warner is way different though.
Not in LA in those bigger towns. I mean, Pop Warner is where people start getting your name out nowadays. I swear. So it's like, some days people are like,
for the people who are Speaking of football, if we're gonna go on football, dude.
Oh, don't even.
Can you hook up with Resilience actually?
I can.
Give me that Resilience. This is that Butte County IPA.
Thank you. Sad thing is there are no more Modelo's.
Oh, by the way, I didn't see Trev. I didn't even give my. I forgot to shout out you, and I also forgot to shout out my one and only sponsor. So we're gonna take a quick sponsor break and say no, there's no Trevor sponsor.
No, the charter sponsor.
Oh, charter sponsor. Oh yeah.
The original, the OG.
The OG, and that's that Redwood Cove Brewing Company, ladies and gentlemen. And if you don't know about it, you probably should know about it because you become a better person in life, and people will respect you more if you know about it. So that's that Redwood Cove Brewing Company.
Redwood Cove Brewing. I'll check it out.
I mean, you've had their beer. I gave you a beer. Remember that one time we went over to that apartment complex?
Yes, actually, this is when you actually told me about it.
And you had a beer that is this exact beer, but this is made by Sierra Nevada.
But they brewed it, and it was better. It was better.
But my friend Eric, he's the CEO.
Yeah, shout out to one more time.
Eric, his name is Eric.
What is the brewery?
Redwood Cove.
Redwood Cove. Shout out to Redwood Cove. That was actually pretty good. Hopefully, it makes it big. I mean, there's a bit of a little market saturation. But,
yeah. The thing is, man, you can't it's hard to I mean, he would love to be, people will be buying his beers, of course, but at the same time, it's so hard to be a good beer company coming out of Chico when they're Sierra Nevada.
But you know what?
Big.
But I'm not saying but he makes good beer. Like he's a perfectionist. Like he wouldn't make a bad thing. Like Eric would not make a bad product.
And here's the thing as well. He's not making beer for people to drink. He's making the beer that he's happy to make. Like we're not making podcasts that people want to that people are happy to listen to. We're making podcasts that we're happy with putting out.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fuck that, dude. If people want to listen, then let them listen.
No, hey, listen.
Hey, I got you.
But hey, people don't.
I got you, Trev. Don't worry.
I'm gonna get this link to this and be like, "Yo, shout out this new podcast, man."
Yeah, you should shout out, man.
I might. I'm on a good. On a real note, I'll probably add 7 views. 7, 8.
Get a good 7.
No, bro. Yeah, it's more. It's at least 30.
And I mean, yeah,
at least.
Yeah.
You know
what I felt bad.
And those 30 views, I guarantee not one, maybe one listens to the full thing.
Listen, hey. If one person even gets to this point right now, we're closing.
That's a win,
on 2
and that's
hours.
what Drake was saying in the Grammys. He's like, if you made it to this point to where people are buying tickets for your show when they're living paycheck to paycheck, you already won this Grammy. It doesn't matter. And so then he got cut off. He paused. He took a crucial pause, and he's giving his acceptance speech.
Damn, maybe he shouldn't have said that.
And he goes, he turns around, and goes, and then they go, he shouldn't have said that because he's like, we don't need this, or we already won. If someone listens to your lyrics and it helps them through the day, if they came to your show and knew every word of your song every song and paid that money that they don't have to come see you, you already won it. People are like, yeah, you preach. And then click. Yeah.
I mean, fuck, bro. Well, I guess that's kind of like dissing, though.
It is on the biggest stage.
On the biggest stage.
People are like, oh, he just showed up. He just like we didn't expect him to get his award.
Yeah, I mean,
he
I'm
just
not-
kind of came.
I'm not. Yeah.
I mean, is that what life is like when you're a Drake? I'm just gonna. You lucky I came.
No, man.
I wish I had that.
I tell you what, man. I truly believe this. I truly believe this. You know, we're all good people sitting here in this room, right? I guarantee if any of us had the money that they have, we would change.
Oh yeah, but like how? I can't even picture it because it's.
I would probably be a dick, bro.
I'd be different.
I'd probably be a dick.
But not in the
here's
way.
the thing, like you wouldn't just.
I'm not saying I am a
automatically-
dick,
no.
but I'm just saying like I would be a dick without knowing it.
But here's
like, I wouldn't try to be a dick. I would try to be like.
Here's the thing:
as awesome as could be.
you'd be trying to be awesome, but you would have so many people from so many different like random ass bullshit. Like you talk to them one time, maybe twice, fucking back in the day. They're trying to hit you up out of the woodwork. Invest in my shit. Help me out with my mixtape. Fucking.
Do you
help me
remember that one
this.
time?
You know, can you give me a loan? Like you remember that one time?
Yeah.
You just eventually become like, dude, I'm not trying to fuck with people that just want me for my money.
Yeah.
Like that's the
it's
biggest
tough,
trap
dude.
of money is that everybody wants it.
It's tough. Well, fuck yeah. Of course, everybody wants money. I mean, it's tough. You just.
I'm gonna be that one. Okay, so say someone I knew, and I'm like, but I would legitimately be like, yeah, man. I mean, if you want to buy lunch, I'd be sick. I'd be hate for you to ask me to buy you lunch if you got Drake money. But it's like I'm not, I'm not trying to really loot you for your money.
If Drake was my friend and I was just an average Joe, and he goes, "Hey, can you buy lunch?" I would look at him. And I would knock his ass out.
Yeah, seriously.
Bro, hold on. Here's my
I would
thing.
punch out Drake for that too.
Yeah,
Who
fuck
easily
that.
on site.
Fuck that.
Who invited who to lunch?
I don't care.
I
don't
But
care.
hold up. Listen,
But
if Drake
if
invites
Drake-
me, if Drake's
if
me to
Drake's
lunch,
a good enough friend,
he's paying that shit.
If Drake's a good enough friend,
all day.
if Drake's a good enough friend, and I go, "Hey, would you like to go out to lunch?" and I don't ever ask him, and maybe I will pay, but if he doesn't offer, he's a dickhead. That boy's got money.
Like if any of you flex
hey.
all the time and you ain't gonna just flex at Panera Bread for once,
but like if you go there and maybe you just want to as a pride thing, like maybe you're just like, I want to.
I'm gonna
this
buy
one.
Drake, my boy Drake lunch.
Yeah.
But if he's not like, hey man, you sure? I got this. I'm
here's
fucking
the
Drake.
thing.
Yeah, but even now, if I did want to take him out, I would pay for it because he would show up and maybe he'd be willing to.
Six of his homeboys. I'm not paying for your homeboys though.
Right. But if I was his homie,
I'm not paying for the entourage.
If I was his homie, I'd be like, yo, let me pay this for you, even though this would make no dent as into your bank account.
Gesture,
but it's the gesture, like me as being to a man, like. I'm not your friend because you have this money.
Yeah. I didn't ask you to pay for me.
Exactly.
Right? But if he asked me, and hey man, we're gonna do this lunch thing, whatever. I don't know how this situation's gonna go because this is, whatever. But if it did go like that, like this, and he's like, hey man, we're gonna do this little lunch thing, and then, the waitress like, oh, it's gonna be on one tab. He's like, oh, separate. I'd be like,
oh yeah, no.
Well, especially if he invited you.
Exactly.
Well, and my thing is, here's a real good rule of thumb, like just for operating as far as like who pays for what and whatnot. So like, if you invited Drake, like a person like Drake out, and then
who's super rich,
Justin Bieber,
but you wanted to pay
next Sunday we're going out.
Yeah.
Well, like, listen, you wanted to pay as like a show of good faith, and
right?
Like, hey, like I'm not interested in you for your money. Like, I enjoy your company. I want to be your friend, so I'm gonna pay just to like kind of prove that to you almost. Like, if you say like, oh, hey, I got this, and they're like, oh no, I can get it, and then you're like, no, man, I got it, and then you're like, are you sure?
Yeah.
Like then after that, like I'm like, no, I got it. Then they should just drop it.
Yeah.
That's like the best idea.
Yeah.
And then like at the same time though, if like you're in the Drake position where you have the money, then you should only offer twice. Like you should be like, hey, I got this, and they're like, no, man, that's not necessary. And like,
listen,
are you sure I can get this?
Yeah.
And if they say no a third time, then it's like just drop it. Let them pay. Like that's kind of a good rule in my opinion.
I feel like this is such a sitcom thing where it's like you get your wife, right, and she knows some back in her groupie days. She's got some connections, right? And you go out to this dinner, and you're the husband, and she's introducing you, and it's like Drake, or whatever happens, and some
you see Drake, whatever happens.
That's
just Drake.
But this is the one. This is like the type of people that she used to hang out with, whatever. So something happens, and the snafu of the bill comes up, and you're like, I got it, and he's like, no, like but you're trying to be like, I got this. Let me have this. And he takes it from you. Then the whole way you're driving home, you're like, I should have just paid for that bill. He's like, yeah, we know, honey. We know. But, I was going to pay for it. Like, and then you have that
I have done that.
Yeah. Where it's like, he shouldn't have fucking paid for that because now you make me look like an asshole.
Yeah.
And I was like trying not to be.
That's why when someone goes for that second time saying, no,
people
I got this, you just let it go.
You let it go because people, it goes 2 ways actually. It goes 2 ways. It's either people want to flex. People they want to know that, hey, I have money that I can do this with. I can pay for this whole dinner, or I can go out and buy the car that I want to buy, or people just like the flex.
Yeah.
And then there's the people that are like, hey, I'll get it, and they're hoping for God's sake you say no, me, and then they go, oh, all right, for sure.
Yeah, you've never been more disappointed when someone's like, oh, okay, you got it. You're like, well, I needed you to fucking argue with me about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no argument. There's no
argument.
No.
But
I've totally been like,
I needed this so you could take it.
I've totally been like, yeah, I got it, and then I wanted them to say,
exactly,
hey, no, I got it,
and no one did,
and then no one did. You're like, oh well,
fuck all of you.
You're like, yeah, I definitely got it now.
But I'm gonna need someone to Venmo me because I don't think this.
And then you let your friend, and then you let your friends know, like the next week, like, hey, remember that one time where I got everybody.
And this is what happens when someone blows up. Is you come at them and you're like, remember that one time?
Remember that one time?
Yo.
And then like most of your friends get way too faded, so they're like, no, we don't remember that one time.
You've already cashed in that.
Yeah, you've
already gave your ticket in that one time ticket.
That one time. Like that one time at band camp.
Like when
you paid the vagina up your flute.
Whoa, never.
I've never put that.
Never. Trevor, how many band camps have you been to?
Zero.
I used. You know what's funny is as a 5th grader, I got really into playing the trumpet.
See, I've never played a musical
I was like really good
ever.
at it. I was really good at it too. Like they wanted me to be in the band.
Remember that spit valve? When you I played the trombone in 6th grade.
Okay, well I was actually
I was in the brass.
I was about it. I went and bought like I didn't go out and buy it. My parents went out and bought because I was into it. I was in 5th grade. They went out and bought me this fucking trumpet that was like one of the like A1 trumpets. And my ass first day left that shit on the bus. I wasn't even really about it. Like they thought I was about it. I guess I don't even know. I just got home. They're like, "Where's your trumpet?" And I was like, "Fuck!" I left it on the bus.
Oh shit!
I left on the bus, and then like we called, and they're like, "Yeah, like my mom and I had to go pick that shit up."
Yeah,
like, we had to meet the bus driver. We had to meet the bus driver at like some secluded spot in Paradise, like some shitty ass.
So fast forward, if Jay would have continued, he was on a New York City bus. He's on the train, right?
I would have been.
Just got finished with a gig. He's sleeping on the subway. Gets up, like meanders to his house.
Maybe if
he gets in his door and he's fuck.
Yeah. maybe the trumpet is gone. That's like maybe if I would have never lost the trumpet, like we got the trumpet back, but maybe if I just would have lost the trumpet and I maybe would have probably wanted to be like, hey, you know what? I kind of miss it.
Yeah.
Like, if you get me another one, like, I won't lose this one, I promise. And maybe I would have been something crazy.
Like a young Louis Armstrong.
Like, I would have been playing trumpet songs for YG or some shit.
Yeah, dude. That's
like some gangster shit,
I was just thinking about that.
I fucked with YG.
Can you name,
I like YG swagger.
A YG song with trumpet in it?
No, bro, but I will make it. I will make it.
You'll just pull up with the sick.
I don't know why
beat.
I said YG. I love YG swagger. He's a LA boy,
bro.
He just got that West Coast
What's
vibe.
Bracken?
But I also dude. I fucking what's Bracken?
What's Bracken?
I really love Bay Area rap. I love Bay Area music. Bay Area music's got some of the best sounds. Like
that's where you got.
Like
that's
ever.
where you got some style, dude. Like you got straight
some
style.
Bay Area music.
What Mac Dre brought to like that whole. He's like, I'm gonna eat some mushrooms and drink a juice and then go mac your bitch, and you're like, I can't do any of that.
I feel like Flatbush Zombies. They're like East Coast,
New York, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like they're kind of like they're like it's like the same genre, but like a newer generation.
But it's New York. New York's
but
so
it's
different.
New York though too. Yeah,
New York's like that's where Cardi B came from. That's
Well-
where a lot of people came. Not actually, everyone came.
Well,
from
I
New
actually
York.
fuck with Flatbush Zombies though because they're like that East Coast. Like they're the type of people.
They know Odd
group.
Future.
They're the type of
I
group.
think what
well-
East Coast Odd Future.
Well, no, yeah. I don't know if it's East Coast. It might be West Coast.
No, I know, but like, are they the East Coast version of Odd Future?
Well, I guess, yeah. I mean, they're like their own thing.
Yeah,
They're like trippy ass, like they ain't trying to do heroin. Like they're trying to do some acetabs or some like take some shrooms. You know what I mean? Like no, they're not trying to do some hair on some of that H.
No,
you know what I mean?
Damn.
Like,
okay, that's a different swag.
But
Weird
like-
flex, but okay.
But like, yeah, it's a weird flex. No, but like they're about psychedelics and.
oh, okay,
and-
okay.
I don't know. I really fuck with Flatbush. I really like Flatbush, but I love the West Coast music. I love the South. When I say the South, I love mainly
Young Thug?
New Orleans.
Currency.
I love Currency and I love Young Roddy. The boy Young Roddy. Not a lot of people have heard of him. He's a beast. You gotta listen to Young Roddy. You know Young Roddy?
I do not know.
You don't. A lot of people don't know about Young Roddy, and Young Roddy is a fucking.
What about
beast.
Young Greatness? You remember Young?
Oh yeah, we talked about this. We talked about Young Greatness, but I'll tell you one
Young
thing.
Greatness either.
He's dead.
Oh, okay.
He's dead.
Shot
Oh,
outside of a
shit.
Waffle House, and he was blowing up, and like, I don't know. I mean, you never know. What
Just
happened
caught
to a
up
Waffle-
in the streets.
Yeah, but like, okay, so this is what I always wanted to know is, so when you get into this rap game, I mean, you have your upbringing, you know, but who's real? I never get to know who's the real like gangsters out there still. Like, who is it? Is it
In
Lil
the rap game?
Is it Lil Boosie?
I mean, I feel like 6ix9ine's a decent gangster as far as he got like
mother-
convicted of
I don't
some
think he's
federal
a
crimes.
I don't think he's a decent gangster. I think he's famous and he's got people who will shoot for him because he's got money.
Exactly. I don't think he's like he's
No,
hard enough. 'Cause,
Like I honestly,
yo,
I'm
did
not
he
gonna
snitch
lie.
on 21 Savage?
Maybe,
Who knows?
maybe,
We'll find out.
maybe.
I
But
hadn't
now,
even
now,
considered
but
that.
now,
You didn't?
wow, neither
No,
have I
but-
actually.
The 6ix9ine can
Neither
snitch
have I-
on 21.
Oh, he snitched on everybody.
But maybe.
Well, he's definitely snitching, and
But,
if
like,
he does
he
do
knows
prison
he's-
time, he's gonna be in protective custody the whole time.
So they're asking about the rap game and of what we should know. And
what
is
about
it-
the rap game, bro? Like the rap game is the rap game.
What
like,
a cool.
What about the rock game? Like, do you think the police ever went, or the FBI ever went deep into the rock game like they have the rap game?
no,
No, because
Or the country game?
No,
How
because-
about the country game? Do you think you think these country singers are not out here just railing lines?
I'm gonna tell you
Like,
where they are.
You don't.
I'm gonna tell you where
don't-
the country
don't
stars
think
are.
that? Like
This is pretty much every.
they're
single
always
one.
doing the same shit, but since they're white,
There's a
and
dog,
it's straight collar.
There's a dog. There's a girl. There's a blanket. There's a back road, and there's some whiskey. That's what the country artists are doing.
Here's the thing. Well, so the country artists are pandering by using those
I don't know.
those 5 things set to a tune of hip hop for people who are scared of black people.
Kind of.
So
bridge
that's
some
the
sort.
thing.
Yeah.
What you do is you do some
Replace
some
Cristal with-
acoustic guitar in the tune of beats that are popular, which
trap music. I mean, or like trap beats,
basically,
right?
Yeah.
or hip hop styles, and then you also have those beats in the background, nice and low, so that white people aren't worried.
Nice.
Not too-
So what?
At a good decibel level.
We're at a good decibel level,
So
so, they're
we're
not
not
concerned.
worried.
Exactly.
We could fuck something up.
Loud music worries me.
It does.
It worries me.
Hey, it's a joke now, but that's how people feel.
You're
And-
right.
Well,
you're
that's the
right,
thing.
you're
You
right.
you have
It's
shit
totally
talking
right.
about my blue jeans, my big truck,
girl in the back,
red cup.
Yo, so my thing is
Stars
like
are out.
you got this guy, talking this deep voice. Nobody goes out the womb talking like this. Let me tell you something.
You were raised.
You were raised like that. But not only that is this guy's saying, I got my dark blue jeans. He's like, it's a dark night. He's like, where the river flows. And then he's like, we can make a campfire. And then it's just all this weird shit. If you think about it,
that's what I always thought.
Just
driving down the back road with you're drunk.
He's like, yeah, we can have
with some sweet honey that her dad doesn't approve of.
We can have some sweet honey whiskey, maybe some moonshine that
we
don't even know what's in it, and then we can smoke a doobie. We can smoke a doobie and make things get even more crazy, and then
and then you're
it's okay.
And then you're dismembered in the forest.
But then it's okay.
Yeah.
Like, we don't talk about, like...
But you know what?
But then we got people singing rap songs about, some fucking crazy shit. And they're like, oh, he's a rapist. And that rapist just happens to be 6'9". And now, he's doing 6'9" to life. So...
Hey, good pun, though, for real.
So, I don't... who's worse, though? Maybe if we look deeper into the country culture.
I think 6ix9ine actually ordered the murders of other people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he did.
Like he ordered murder on.
He
other
was racketeering. It's classic racketeering.
Well, he did some robbery at knife point. He
okay, maybe he
6ix9ine pulled some shit with.
You're right.
With,
he was more gangster
than
I give him. But I just think he's so fucking
he's
stupid.
He's so gay.
Yeah.
I just think he's so stupid that
I'm not quite sure what his whole angle was gonna be or where he thought he's gonna end up. Or
the thing is people listen to him, obviously.
Yeah.
Like, people are like, hey, come hang out with me. Like, and people are like, oh, I fuck with this guy. He's got money.
I'm gonna be seen.
Yeah, I'm gonna be seen. But
like, what?
And that's all it's about. Like, with social media now, like, it's so. I say this every time on my podcast. With social media, it's easy to get on a platform, and people want to get on a platform. So, let me get a photo or a video with 6ix9ine real quick. He doesn't even really know me. I'm just kind of like part of his like security type shit. And then I don't know, man. It's a crazy fucking scenario.
But that's what.
Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
I think that plug is fucked up because I just got the 10% battery warning on the
That's
iPad.
right. You know what? In fact, let's wrap this up. We've been doing it for a minute.
Yeah, I was just gonna say closing statements, thoughts, anything you want to ask. Identify.
I just want to say, thank you for listening. If you listen this far, you know what? You're a real one. A1 to the A1s, 100 to the 100s, and thank you for coming. On the podcast.
Yeah, man. We've been talking about this for a while, since last July 4th.
Yeah, July 4th. That's when
I heard about his podcast, and I was like, oh, shit, I like the podcast. I was like,
we were drinking, watching fireworks on the beach.
Yeah.
It was a great time. San Diego. And you know what's crazy is I always say, stay classy. I'm not even going to say it because I'm going to say it at the end of this.
You say it at the end of this?
Yeah, I say it. If there's any real listeners who listen to fully, I say stay classy. You'll hear it, but every single podcast. And so, I don't even know why.
Thanks, man. Anytime that you want someone to come back,
you'll be back on it for sure.
Let me know.
So, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we are signing off here on the JayCast. This is the first episode in the new studio. I got my producer Trevor Patterson. He did a great job tonight, and he's gonna be on the future ones. So A1 to the homie, 100 to the homie. You did a great job. Thank you.
Yeah.
And shout out to the Redwood Cove Brewing. They got their beer is so refreshing. It's so refreshing. It's like having a gold scar in Fortnite and a full shield. It's like drinking that slurp.
Drip.
It's that drip.
And
so
full erection.
Yeah. Maybe for Trevor. I don't know about the rest of y'all.
Definitely for me.
Okay, well, good. I'm glad. That's like having a gold scar. Maybe maybe you're right. But anyways, stay classy, San Diego.